da 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 da. All rise for the second national anthem of Japan, the Dragon Quest theme. Do 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 do. Oh, brings a tear to my eye. Remember when they played this during the Olympics? I was incredulous. Good thing I was already a Dragon Quest fan by then, but gosh dang, that's crazy. You can tell the series has had such a mark on Japan. I'm gonna mention in so many ways how you never even knew that Dragon Quest influenced Japan. But this is the one. This is the game. This is Dragon Quest 3. Y'all, I've been waiting for this. I'm about to make a name for myself right here. I skipped 3 when I was playing through all the Dragon Quest games for the first time because I knew there were rumors that the 3 remake was coming, and it only took until 3 years after the announcement to come out? Yeah, but finally it is here. It is Thursday, November 14th. And yeah, this is the game. This is the game that caused kids to skip school and employees to skip work in Japan, lining up at their local Don Quixotes trying to get a copy of Dragon Quest 3. And then Kiryu Kazuma had that sub-story where it got stolen from this kid and he had to beat up the kid's dad to get it back. 1988, that was the year. And this game really is that legendary. Believe it or not, there is no law saying that a Dragon Quest game can't come out on a Thursday. Case in point, this game came out on a Thursday. Even though tradition... This is the first Dragon Quest game in all tradition to not come out on a Saturday. So I actually wonder how many Japanese employees skipped work and school for the students to play this game today. I wonder. But yeah, I'm finally playing it for my first time. This is a blind run, but at the same time, as a fan of the series, I kind of know some things. I will try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, but this is the legendary game. The legendary game, part of the Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 trilogy. And here's how it's gonna go, y'all. This game's got a bit of a more free-form party kind of thing to it. And I already planned out what my party's gonna look like. More or less. I might change my mind at the last second. But I've come up with backstories and everything. I really haven't. Actually, we're going to come up with it on the fly. Alright, I love having everything planned out. I totally am ready for the stream. I'm just excited to be playing this game, y'all. I wonder what Ichiban is up to. Y'all, Taru, can you link the tweet? Freaking that Ichiban Kasuga account on Twitter was like, I finally bought the game. It's out. I like the idea that Ichiban Kasuga bought a Switch for this game. Let's freaking go. Alright, I'm playing this on Steam. I'm playing this on my PC. Y'all are gonna have to tell me what how the volume is. But I think I got it properly balanced. I think. And the 1 and 2 remakes coming out. Oh my goodness. It's a little weird. Art Dink. It's a little weird that 1 and 2 are coming out after 3, but you know what? I'm surprised they're even doing 1 and 2 at all. Here it is, y'all. Square Enix time. I'm gonna put that tweet up after this. But just Square Enix presents. Look at that chicken. Dragon Quest 3. I love that it's NES style. HD-2D remake. Or, the Seeds of Salvation, if you want to call it that. I hear that theme. I would say it's nostalgic to hear that theme, but I've been listening to this theme all day. Let's freaking go. Okay, hold on. Let me put that tweet up. Now, is it confirmed? I don't think it's confirmed, but it's strongly assumed that this Twitter account is actually run by Ryoga Kotoku. Because, how else would you get all these, different models that don't exist in the game? Freaking Ichiban has his copy of Dragon Quest 3. That's crazy. I wonder how much of this picture is real? Or did they just, scan the game and then they just imported it into the Dragon engine? Go for it, Ichiban. Go for it. Your childhood is finally coming back. Let's freaking go. Art themed and triangle strategy. Yeah, like a lot of Square Enix's best were put onto this game, and it shows. All right, I will say I actually did start the game already just to see it, because I couldn't wait on my Steam Deck. But I'm gonna start a brand new file. I'm gonna do this right. So what I already know from other versions of the game starts with a personality quiz, and it selects your like stats. Create new. No, not slot 3, slot 1. And it determines your stats at the beginning of the game. I'm gonna answer as honestly as possible. I'll just tell y'all right now though, when I did the personality quiz off stream, I got the best outcome. We'll see if I can do it again. I'm just completely honest, actually. I got the best one. Alright, I've already decided. I'm going with Appearance A, just because it's the one from Super Smash Brothers. I'm like, this is the hero. As I know. So it's like, how can I go with anything else? We're going with English, just because it is a very ye olde game. Display location on the map. No. I saw that they added that, and I'm like, if it defaults to no, I have a feeling I want it to be a bit more classic. And we're doing regular difficulty. Let's freaking go. Look, call me a baby gamer, but when Dragon Quest has a hard mode, they really actually mean hard mode. Game auto saves, cool, alright. And we're in it, y'all. Link, open your eyes. Link. Use the
hear me, follow the sound of my voice.
You're not Zelda.
Yes. Come this way.
I don't know. Feels like I'm dying. I'm going into the light. Flashbang. Thank you, goddess lady. Wow. I have finally seen the light. 5 more minutes. I'm still sleepy. Oh, it's so pretty. This is definitely the best looking HD-2D game. Octopath Traveler was already amazing, but this... Square Enix brought their best. If you fancy going faster, try holding down B while walking to pick up the pace. Yes. Thank you, so soft-spoken. Beautiful night. Ooh. I'm not gonna jump off. What is this? Manok. Manok. Can you hear me? Manok. Oh, good. It's suddenly not voiced just because my name is in it. Oh, I love that FOV. Look at that. I am she who watches over all. One day, not long from now, you will appear before me, a true hero. But before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Where do baby dragons come from? Well, you know. Teach me what manner of person you are. You must answer my questions honestly as you are able. Are you ready to begin? No, but we're doing it anyway. First, you must tell me your true name. I know they asked for this in other versions of the game, but I don't know what they use it for. Don't tell me. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be just like Earthbound. They give you a lot of spaces. What the hell is this? I could call it crispy chicken adobo, and it would all fit. Just gonna go with Chris. I feel like if I put in crispy chicken, it's not gonna fit the tone of the game. The month of my birth, Septiembre. September 13th. Yeah, my birthday was 2 months ago. Wow, time passes so fast. Next thing, she wants my social security number and my credit card and the 3 numbers on the back. Those funny little numbers. Hey, it's for they can help Ness defeat Gigagas. He needs our help. Known in your world as Virgo. Were you calling me? Very good, Manok. I will now ask you a series of questions. Dragon, what's up? Glad to give them any space. It's true, though. It's very reassuring for somebody whose full name is 9 letters I always had to go by Chris in video games because Christian never fit. To the point where now it feels weird to introduce myself as Christian. Like, is that your religion? That's my name. The heck? Who calls me that? Not even my parents call me that.
Do not dwell upon them too deeply. Answer swiftly and from the heart.
As swift as a tailor.
Do so and I will come to know your true mind.
Got a dinosaur tattoo on my birthday. It's my birthday present to you, even though I didn't pay for it.
Now let us begin.
I'm sorry, why is a Niv thinking common? He's not even here. Somebody screenshot that.
Do you believe that victory can be won on the field of battle?
Okay, this question is worded slightly different from the Game Boy Color version. It's like, is victory earned? But it's like, can be earned here. I mean, there are other ways. This is a very open-ended question. I think you can get victory in other ways. I'm gonna say no. Do you enjoy whiling the away hours talking to the people of towns and villages you visit? Talking to people? You crazy. No. Do you find that you spend more money? You know, if that was the question, I'll just say yes. But no, it says, do you find that you spend more money on weapons than on armor? Honestly, I say yes. Because, you know, the best defense is a good offense. And I'll probably find good armor in the chest anyway. Would you favor a cheaper yet more distant hostelry over a nearer yet more costly establishment? Well, you know, the fact that I picked an Airbnb for TwitchCon instead of like getting a more expensive hotel and I split it with 8 people. Yes, I would favor the cheaper, more distant hostelry. Oh no, it's because it's farther, huh? Well, I did need a car to get to TwitchCon, so I'm gonna say yes. Do you often find your head so full of thoughts that you're unable to sleep? Absolutely. Do you dream often? Absolutely not. This is easy, y'all. Do you prefer spells and sorcery to swords and sweat? Sweat's kind of icky, y'all. Oh, you know, if anybody in chat wants to answer these questions as well, I know I'm going through them fast. Feel free to. I actually am more of a magic man, in my humble opinion. Do you often wonder how magical it might be to soar unaided through the skies? This one's a tough one. I am a chicken. Chickens do fly. So I don't need to wonder it. But at the same time, we don't fly very well. So I'm gonna say yes. Do you envy the freedom of the birds? No, because I already am one. Do you find yourself unable to refuse the requests of others? I gotta be honest, kinda yes, actually. Especially at work, like, I will drop everything I'm doing to help somebody, even though I shouldn't. I get really distracted. Do you often drift off on flights of fancy? Like I said, I get easily distracted. Yes. Were you to be granted a single wish, could you name it without a moment's hesitation? Absolutely. Interesting. What is that wish? Well, now I'm second guessing myself, but I already said yes. Interesting.
Very interesting indeed. My sources indicate you are actually a freak. Get away from me. I feel I know you a little better now. Now let us move on to the final test of your character.
You like spells because you don't like the idea of going to danger, right? I'm always more of a ranged attack person, to be completely honest. Oh, here we go. Oh, the treasure chests are already open.
Oh, hello there. Came here to take the trial, did you? Me too. Crikey, though. It's a lot further down here, looks from the bottom, eh? Think I might have to make my excuses and slope off home with my tail between my legs.
Eh? Eh? You want to go back down, do you? No, maybe?
Blimey, fair enough. On you go, then.
What are they doing here? Is this the Puff Puff from that one part of Dragon Quest XI?
Hey, what's that? Jumping off too, are you? Wait your blooming turn.
Yay! Finally, my chance to show everyone how brave I really am. If I can do this, I can do anything.
Ah, don't look down, don't look down. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. What am I doing? What's the point in trying to impress people if you end up dying in the process? It's stupid, right? A little bit. Yeah, exactly. I knew you agree with me. Right then, let's just step away from the edge and get on with our lives, shall we?
Well, don't just stand there. Make your mind up, will you? To jump or not to jump, that's the question. What's up with you? Itching to jump so badly that you can't wait your turn, eh? Well, feel free to jump the queue.
I got nothing to prove. I got nothing to prove. I don't need to be here. I'm out of here. You want to go back down? Yes. See? I'm the smart one over here. Y'all can do whatever you want. Jump to your heart's content. I'll drift off back to sleep. You know, it's kind of interesting because I got most of the same questions I did when I played off stream. But I got a different dream sequence, whatever that was. I wonder what that means.
I am she who watches over all, and I have seen what manner of person you are.
A coward, a chicken, just say it.
Manok, others see you as relaxed, as calm and collected, but this calm is only skin deep. Your heart sees with all matter of conflicting feelings. You do not develop close relationships with others, but deep down you crave their company. You must focusing on opening yourself up, on sharing your thoughts and feelings.
No, those are mine. Mine alone.
Do so and you will finally find the lifelong friends you so crave, and you will never be lonely again. This is your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character.
What, am I gonna go to a character arc? No. I am fine by myself, thank you.
Now, my child, very soon the dawn will break, and you will rise to greet the new day. I am she who watches over all, and I look forward to the time when you and I come face to face at last.
Wow, beautiful. That was a beautiful dream. I don't know what that means. Our story begins on the morning of Manok's 16th birthday. Is that younger or older? It's Mum. Is that younger or older than Dragon Quest XI? I don't remember.
Oh.
Let me know how the volume is, because it actually is a little bit quiet for me. Hello? Look at that! That looks like my dad. You can tell it. Yes, I have the family hair. Can't it wait until he's a little bit older? Sorry, he must be branded as a luminary now. Wait, wrong game.
It pains me to say that we have had no word from Ortega since he left for the volcano.
Not Ortega. That is our dad's name, Ortega. I kind of like it, just because it kind of does sound like a Filipino last name. Although, like, in the sense that it is a Hispanic last name, but, like, that kind of makes it a Filipino last name.
Well, no time like the present.
Granddad.
I know.
Oh, it's a big day today, huh? Bringing my birthday cake, right? On my birthday day. Right, Mum? Oh, man. I just realized.
I'll go and wake them now.
The book. And then she's going to my room. It's Chrono Trigger! No. If she says Kui as the first thing she says. Look at my hair.
Cooey! Wakey, wakey! Rise and shine!
I knew it! Oh, I played a certain other Dragon Quest game, I know. I'm so Dragon Ball. I'm just
Morning,
Gohan.
my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day.
And today's the day I train with Goku in the hyperbolic time chamber. Get ready to waste 2 years of my life.
After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing.
Oh my.
This is what I've been raising you for all these years. Well then, shall we get going? Come on, follow me.
Look, I got my clothes right there next to the bed.
My sword.
You know, it does make sense that I don't sleep in my outfit. She said the thing! Oh, we question. Give me that seed of skill. Look at that. It's a seed of strength. Manok puts the seed of strength into the item bag. Can I see my personality? All that I just heard has been committed to memory. What is that? What is that? Is that like a quick save? Colonel. I'm trying to stick around. Manok doesn't know any abilities. I mean, same, though. I mean, same. Alright, well, nothing else to do here, I think. Now that Mom is gone, head back into bed. Hide under the covers, play your Game Boy SP. Just like the good old days. That's what I was doing when I was 16. Oh, the house is so big. I'm assuming the music volume's okay. It's not too quiet. Oh, it looks even better than that initial trailer. Look at that castle. You can tell it's like the reason.
Dear. You know where the castle is. Straight on now.
You tell the reason that this game took so long. They just couldn't help themselves from making it more and more pretty. Hide in other sheets until Mom comes back to come up with a line. I have a fever. Sorry, I can't infect the king. They didn't understand about infection that bit back in the day.
Off you go. And remember to mind your manners. I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up.
But it is a drag-on quest. Opening the main menu is easier. Give Y a press. Why not? Can I see the lineup? Can I see info? Status. I'm a socialite. Wait, but I said I hated talking to people. I wonder what that means. And where exactly do you think you're going, Have you changed your mind about going to meet the king? Yes. Oh, you have you? Well, if you don't go and see him today, he might never grant you an audience again. Is that what you want? Well, is it? Yes, I want this. I want to end the game right now. Get the speedrun ending. Well, if you're going to be like that, I shan't bother saying any more. I'm off home, dear, but I'll ask you one last time before I go. Are you sure you don't want to meet the king? I'm sure I don't. All right, then. You're old enough to make your own decisions. Far be it from me to stop you. You do whatever you want, Manok. Just don't go getting into trouble, you hear? Yes. I will get into trouble. Good, I should think so, too. Now off with you, and don't forget to be polite. You can just say, no, I refuse destiny today. Unfortunately, this is not one of those games where you just immediately game over.
That reminds me, I should check in on that old bloke I found in the well once. Some of my fellow guards mentioned they had been paying him visits from time to time.
Oh, he's gonna starve down there. Break the pot. It's a medicinal herb. Alright, actually though, I'm just gonna go talk to the king. Look, I could spend all day just like faffing about town, but you know what? I'll go here instead. Aliahan. Wow, I found a secret. Hello?
Oh, hello there. You didn't come all this way just to see me, did you?
I did. Because I watched somebody play the NES version of this game, and somebody saw that they just went over here and saw this woman over here.
I know you're lying, but it's very lovely of you to do so. Let me tell you something nice in return. Apparently, they used to have a thing called a teleportal off on the east side of our little continent, but it's all sealed up now, so nobody can use it.
That's important. Keep it for later. A seed of defense. Yes, nice seeds. Are you telling me the castle's actually fortified? I can't go in through the back door? What a ripoff. Now, you know, after all said and done, the music, the fact that I recognize a lot of this music from Dragon Quest XI is just like, man, there really were not that many songs written for Dragon Quest XI specifically, huh? Welcome to Aliahan Castle.
Welcome to Aliahan Castle. I didn't know what to say, so I just copied the guy on my left.
Off you go now. The king is waiting for you. Don't mind if I do.
Ready to stab him in the back.
If you're here to see the king, just carry on straight this way.
I must kneel.
Ah, so you have deigned to grace us with your presence at last. We had begun to think that you were not coming.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I had a good night's rest.
So, you are the child from all those years ago. You have grown.
Yes, that is what children do.
You will not remember, but we have met once before.
Well, the flashback showed me
It was
something.
on the day when we received word of your father's passing.
My dad's dead? Wait a minute. I didn't know that. I just heard he didn't come back.
Just Manok breaks down
We could
crying.
not locate any of Ortega's belongings.
Just breaks down crying like, wait,
My dad is dead? Since when?
he just wasn't paying attention this day. He was just a little kid. He wanted to go home and play Dragon Quest II.
I see. To think something out there is capable of besting a man of his caliber.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
Rest in pepperonis.
Ortega was a true hero of our realm. One of the greatest. His loss came as a blow to us all.
So I gotta follow in his footsteps.
If he couldn't make it, what chance do I have?
However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure.
Now, well, before I just want to say, like, I know a lot of this game actually is voice acted, so I welcome that I get a little bit of a break. Does feel like I've been playing voice acting RPG after voice acting RPG. So, yeah, I think I can actually turn the voices off, but, no, you know, they got professional acting. I'm gonna let it play.
For it is what he would have wanted. And only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world.
AKA, they're out of
The
options.
foe we face is dire indeed. The archfiend Baramos.
Baramos!
Many of the peoples of this world do not yet even know his name.
Oh, so it's my job to tell them.
And yet, his grip on our realm grows ever tighter.
This is the Dragon Quest. This is the classic Dragon Quest experience. You get the quest from the king himself.
He must be stopped, no matter the cost. You must free us from the archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father. Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town.
Patty?
And use this to outfit the companions she has selected for you.
Mistress Patty. Cool. I'm the only hope for this world. I got 50 gold coins. You don't have any more budget than that?
Sorry, we really are at wit's end. We have no choice. We can't even afford drinking water for the townspeople. It's all our funds go to you.
Great.
Allow me to proffer some guidance. You would be wise to seek out the thief's key, an implement that can open a myriad of the world's doors. Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier.
I know this is a minor character, but I already feel like he's punchable. Does he turn out to be evil later? Don't answer that. But it feels like it will.
First, I suggest you heed His Majesty's advice and seek like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place.
Patty's party planning place. I love it.
Once you have done so, try making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest of our fair kingdom.
Reeve, like Keanu. Northwest, got it. Did you just write it down for me?
You will now find Reeve marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capable hands.
I just took a left at Albuquerque. He feels like a pompous ass, and he's just a minor character. Ah, yes. Patty's party planning place, or as we call it, the...
You simply need note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be sure to see these places with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, you'll likely forget to mark them on your map.
Hey.
And remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely
He's
benefit.
talking more than the king.
However, remain wary, lest it lead you into trouble on occasion.
Trouble's my middle name.
We expect great things of you.
Hurry, Star Fox! Cast your mind back. At any time during a conversation or immediately after it's ended, you can commit what you've heard to memory by pressing start. Anything you've chosen to keep in mind can be revisited. That's kind of cool. I feel like that's really good for RPGs, because sometimes somebody mentions something and I'm like, I'll probably forget immediately. Traveler's tips. More tips will be added as you progress. Sure, I'll remember that. Seems a bit important. Hey, King, I forgot exactly what you told me. Can you say it again?
I bid you forth and go and eliminate Baramos, but perhaps you would wish to know more of the vile fiend before you slay him.
So, I went to Dragon Quest Island in Japan, and I've told people, like, all about it. But it really is like playing a Dragon Quest game, because you make your party, and then you go into a room with the king, and the king, like, tells you everything. And it's funny, because, like, the text boxes are the subtitles. You see it on a screen. And, you know, even though it's in Japan, the dialogue's actually all in English. And then they just have the text in, like, several languages on the screen. So I'm like, hey, I'm glad that it was in English, so I didn't have to read it. But it just felt like I was playing Dragon Quest. You get the whole situation from the king, and he tells you, go forth, adventurer.
The Archfiend is thought to have unleashed the litany of monsters that currently vex our realm so. He is their leader, as it were. I know not what foul form he assumes, for no human eye has ever laid eyes upon him and lived to tell the horror, let alone return with word of his whereabouts. It's a chancellor, isn't it? His name is only known to us due to monsters being wont to scream it whilst in their death throes. Wow, it's kind of dark. I truly hope you are able to find Baramos and free us from his terror at long last. Goddess speed, Manok. Say no more, King. I got you, G. I'm mega ready. Bruh. Ah, yes, the 16-year-old Monarch. Everyone else is re-oldie speak, and he's just a little Gen Z over here. Imagine. Give me the ability to save things to memory. My memory sucks. I think it's limited, though. Oh, why did I do that? Recall. Mum King. I just wanna go around and look at all this stuff. But I could spend ages doing that. Look at that. Fantastic looking water. I'm gonna reply to that other post from Mario and Luigi. I'm gonna say fantastic water. Hold on. What was the... There you go. And I took a Steam screenshot. If you might. Greetings. If you're looking for items, you're in luck. Now, how can I serve you? I have 50G. What'll that give me? A pot lid? Great. I think I have one of those at home. This armor is even... everything here is worse than what I have. I am thinking I should probably stock up on herbs and at least one wing. It's an escape rope. It brings you back to the nearest Pokemon Center. Ah, yes, I like it. I love it. Get some antidotal herbs, because I know I'm gonna get poisoned at least once in this game. Get me a medicinal herb as well. Oh man, this is like classic style menuing. I believe in Dragon Quest XI you could select multiple things to buy at once. This is like going all the way back.
Let us pray for peace. Even if it brings us one day closer to salvation, it will be worthwhile. Wayward sheep of the great shepherdess, how may we help you?
Oh good, this is a church. The trumpets, let them play. And you gotta have the will you continue playing, you know it. Is this Patty's party planning puppy popa tupa pipa pupa? Oh yeah, speaking of the Dragon Quest Island, the restaurant after you go through the whole thing is Patty's party planning place. But I think they just call it Patty's Pub. Because, you know, it's an actual restaurant. If you're looking to put together a good solid party, you'll want a warrior, priest, and a mage. If Patty over there doesn't have what you're looking for, head upstairs and get the recruitment people to find it for you. Oh, bother. I left my bag hanging on the wall of my room at the end, and it had all my gold coins and herbs in it. Yeah, it's probably long gone. Nothing I can do about it now. If someone has swiped it, I hope they put my things to good use at least. Well. Well. I know to save. If you say that, yeah, maybe I'll go check for you, sir. I'll check for your stuff at the inn, and it may just... I may be sorry to say, it may actually just be gone. Oh well. Oh well, whoever does find it, they'll put it to good use. I'll make sure of it. Oh, what room was that? This one? 12 gold. That guy had to have more than 12 gold, right? Up. I'm just robbing people. It is the way of the RPG hero, as you know. I'm surprised how polite I am. I'm not smashing any of the pots. Ooh, a leather hat. Yes. Wonderful. Oh, was that yours? I didn't realize you were in here. Seems the fellow in the room opposite tried to make himself a wrecking ball and met with a little accident. I was just enjoying some peace and quiet when suddenly an almighty bang came from his room. Judging by how badly he's hurt, those things must be pretty dangerous. I came in like a wrecking ball. Well, it doesn't seem to have damaged the room at all. It's a medicinal herb. Wow. Hey, kid, you don't want to stay the night? No, you know, I had all the rest I need. 12 gold. Man, I guess the people in this town really are hard up. All your money is just 12 gold. Maybe the king really was rich with 50. Alright, let's make our party, y'all. I've got an idea of what I want. Ooh, treasure chest. Which item kit would you like? Trouble-free? Sure. I think this is like DLC or something. Wah.
Hey, you. Still can't believe this day's finally here.
Oh, wow, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't expect an American accent.
I remember when you popped out of your mother like it was yesterday, you know?
Oh, okay, you know, you could Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's one way to put it. She was there?
Oh, and don't be thinking I'm ridiculously old or anything. I was just a kid back then. But it felt like I suddenly had a new sibling to look after.
Oh my. Well, if you chose Jade back in Dragon Quest XI, I feel like Patty's the girl for you.
To think that was 16 whole years ago. At any rate, I'm sure you know by now, but Patty's Party Planning Place is your one-stop shop for all things adventuring.
Yeah, I know.
If you find yourself feeling lonely on the road, or simply want some muscle you can count on in a pinch, let me know. I'll find the perfect companions to suit your needs.
This is Patty's Party Planning Poundmates.
But gosh, you really are all grown up now, aren't you? May take me a while to get used to. At any rate.
Oh yeah, get used to it.
Welcome to Patty's Party Peter Piper picked the pack Patty's Party Planning Place. If you want to find new party members, this is the place to be. Same goes if you want to ditch them for that matter. So how can I help you today?
Oh, this is like this is all the standard roster. No, I'm gonna recruit some more. Head upstairs, got it. Easy. They call it recruiting, but it really is just like creating a character.
What's that? Need a key, do you? Come to think of it, I once knew a bloke who had a knack for opening doors. Went by the name Kirk Buzzer. Haven't seen him in a good while, mind you. Not headed off since that tower on the island west of here.
I have no idea what you said. Who are you? If you ask me, there's two kinds of adventurer in the world. Those that include conjurers like mages and priests in their parties, and those that don't. The ones that don't tend to go all out and fill their parties with warriors, martial artists, and even merchants. Vocations that focus on strength and stamina. Personally, I go for a more balanced lineup if I were you. And if you really don't want to include any magic users, then why not take a monster wrangler for thief along for the ride? Welcome to Premier Adventurer Listing Services. With pals, you'll be sure to build a winning team. We're here to help you get the hottest adventuring talent out there off the dole and onto your roster. Really does sound like an advertisement you see on, like, TV. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll deliver a qualified professional. Yeah, that's bolster our roster. What kind of person are you looking for? Why don't you give me a name, we'll take it from there. Ah, yes. Any name I could possibly think of. They got somebody with every name in here, just bursting with talent. All right. So I have my party. The party I've decided. I was looking at the classes, and I saw that there's a new Monster Wrangler class. So we're definitely getting one of those. And I saw that Thief was added from the Super Nintendo remake, so I'm getting one of those as well. Like I want to go two non-standard and then one kind of more standard party member. And like I said, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to name every member of my party after a Filipino food specifically. And I kind of was thinking of coming up with backstories, but I'm gonna be honest, like I didn't. It's like I was busy with work or something. But the first party member we're gonna recruit will be the classic Lumpia. Or we can call them Loom for short, like Loom from Urusei Yatsura. We're gonna go with Thief. Sneaky so-and-sos. These are excellent at avoiding enemies in dungeons and sniffing out treasure. Go with Appearance B. And what do they look like? Yo, they got some cool, like, alternate sprites now. Oh, I like the pirate one a little bit. But, like, the classic look has the Bulma hair. Can I change this later? I have to go with the Bulma hair. What color's their hair? Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna need my phone. Oh, it's one of those games where it just shows you the color but doesn't say their names. I'm colorblind. Hold on. All right, colorblind pal. Yeah, get my color app out here. I'm starving. Give me someone named after food. This is a restaurant, isn't it? I want to go someone with like kind of purple hair. I don't know why. It just feels right. It's your lucky day, Manok. As part of His Majesty's Special Adventurer Program, you've qualified for a supplementary educational enhancement dispensation. It takes the form of 5 attribute-enhancing seeds, which will give your team members a much-needed boost. You can choose the seed yourself or allow me to use my career guidance skills to pick for you. If you pick for yourself, you can select 5 seeds of your choice for a newfound family. You pick up, providing comprehensive service and plant seeds I see fit. So this is the same as... Okay, this is the same as every other version of the game, but I don't know. I don't know what's good for a thief. Let's go, you do it. Leave it to me. I already feel like I'm messing something up. Wisdom, agility, strength. Agility. It's a lot of agility, but sure. Seems like quite the lone wolf, huh? People with that personality often find their resilience and stamina increase quickly, but their luck tends to be slow to improve. Can you give me an idea what they sound like? Yeah, I don't really... they all have descriptions, but I'm like, they kind of sound pretty similar. Is this what alluring sounds like? Is this alluring, y'all? Are you allured? This is childish. Kind of sounds more like Child Trunks. Let's go with elegant. Oops. Crap. Are you gonna do it the same way? No, you're not. Oh god, no. Oh no, I accidentally went back. Oh no. Oh no. Contrarian? Wait, no, that's different. Oh no, I just messed everything up. You do it. Cool-headed, reserved, or serious for someone that's a lone wolf. I mean, maybe. Now I gotta re-roll it back to the way it was. Seems like quite the lone wolf. I don't like how you did the seeds, though. Whatever, it's probably fine. We're gonna go with elegant. You want to do cool-headed, reserved, or serious for someone that's a lone wolf? I mean, I feel like I used appearance B for this one, so we're gonna go with elegant. I'm figuring it out, y'all. We'll be taking lumpia today. Why, yes, that sounds delicious. Recruit anybody else? Absolutely. I'm not going out with 2 people only. All right. Next, I want a monster wrangler. The new party, the new hotness. They're able to Pokemon it up. And for this one, I want to name the character after a meat dish because it just feels right. Kind of just feels right. If they're recruiting monsters, then I don't know, just meat sounds correct. We're gonna go with Tapa, but it doesn't quite sound like a name. We're going with Tapas, because my parents never say Tapa. They just say Tapas, even though that's like the plural. What kind of vocation? They will be the monster hunter. I mean wrangler. Go with appearance A. And what do they look like? Yo, with the antenna. I think we'll go with this one. You feel exposed, you always call it tapas. Right, Victorio? Oh, they got a mustache. I didn't even notice. They got a goatee. Alright. So is this like the white hair? This is more like the silver hair? Yeah, let's go with this one. You can do it. I feel like this is not optimal, but heck. You know what? I wouldn't know what to pick anyway. Agility. Luck. Wisdom. Luck. Agility. This is a very lucky monster tamer. A narcissist. Alright, we're coming up with a story as we speak. Just because he's the new hotness, he thinks he's like he thinks he's the best. He's basic. Oh, I know what this is. He's a freaking what's his name? What was his name? Angelo from Dragon Quest VIII. Find their agility increases slightly quicker. What does he sound like? Caroline's kind of funny for a dude that looks this big. What is that? This kind of sounds like Yuri Lowenthal. I'm thinking gentle or cool-headed. Cool-head is just too funny for me. I'll do it. Dragon Quest, more like Hunger Quest. This is my quest to get a sandwich from Jersey Mike's, apparently. Again with the Jersey Mike's. You know, I ordered it, but Mario didn't deliver. Will I be taking tapas? You know it. Why did you automatically go to the back? But like, there's a slot in the middle. And then for this one, I was debating on a mage because I don't have a magic class right now. Although I think the thief and the beast the monster wrangler can also do magic. So I was like, do I do a dedicated magic user or do I do a dedicated physical? I feel like going with Well, first I gotta give them a name. Alright, this one. It's not a Filipino food, but it is the Filipino name for a food. We're going with siomai, which is the Filipino word for shumai. I don't know why it's slightly different, but, you know, this is what I knew it as my whole life, and I was always so confused whenever I went to a Chinese restaurant, and I'm like, why is it shumai? Yeah, I was thinking priest. I mean, sorry, mage. Gadabout would be funny. We're going mage. You gotta have the giant witch hat. Look at that. And what do they look like? Ooh. Oh, that bow's cute. But you gotta go with the hat, honestly. Honestly, you need the hat. And let's go with black hair. Yeah. Now this one, I kind of want to do the seeds myself, actually. Shokugeki no Dragon. Think smart now. Oh, smart? We're gonna do all wisdom. We're doing min-maxing, baby. We're going min-maxing. Wisdom. 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 And, I don't know, maybe the last one could be, wisdom. This is gonna be terrible. Seems like quite the wit, huh? People with that personality often find their wisdom increases extremely quickly. Oh, this is perfect. The game knew exactly what I needed. Wit, 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 wisdom. Last but not least, can you give me an idea what they sound like? What the? That one's funny. That little voice crack. I still don't think alluring really... I still really don't think alluring goes for what exactly it's saying it's going for. We're going with youthful for this one. Recruiting siomai. Let's go. Yes, please. Siomai joins the party. We'd be looking to recruit anybody else? Not today. Come and see me again whenever you're in the market. Look at that, we got the crew! Alright, the backstory. The backstory for all these characters. It's not gonna be like other Dragon Quests. I didn't like meet them along my journey. But let's see. Lumpia is a thief who tried to steal all my gold on my 16th birthday as I started adventuring. But she saw that I only had 50 gold from the king and felt sorry for me because my hometown is so poor that she decided to join me and then teach me what it really means to be an adventurer and get treasure. and then Tapas, the monster wrangler, we found him like sleeping on the side of the road, and we thought he was just some homeless dude. So we gave him some food, and then he was like, "Wow, thank you. I'll cherish this food." And then he fed it to like his giant dragon. That was the monster that he wrangled, and then we realized he's actually pretty serious. And it's because he appreciated our act of kindness, he joined us, and we're like, "Oh, we thought you were a homeless dude." And he was like, "I am a homeless dude. Thank you." But you know, because he's just so kind, he'd rather give his food to his monster than to eat it himself, even though he's been starving. So we felt bad for him, and we took him along. That's his story. And then Siomai is just appointed by the guild. She's actually just here because we're paying her, and she doesn't know we're poor. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her we're poor. She doesn't know yet. We're gonna come up with the money later. Later. But she's specifically only here on business. She does not care about any of us at all. Not yet. But, you know, as in every Yuji Horii story, she'll warm up to us. You know it. That's the backstory, y'all. I just came up with that on the spot. I have no idea who invented bags, but whoever did was a genius. Had to be carry possessions without him. Alright, so that's telling you that the item bag is separate from, like, the items on your person. Oh, if heroes are chosen by heaven itself, the sages are chosen by gods. Though trials most fearsome and bad for their health, they'll make it against all of the odds. Good song. Alright, I think it's time to get going. I could just sit and talk to every single individual character, as I usually would in these kinds of games, but this is a more classic kind of game. It's really more tutorial space, huh? Castle's closed at night. You gotta go during the day if you want to meet the king. Alright, heroes of legend. Look at these amazing graphics. Look at my amazing party. Oh, you know, I need to make sure my party is like in the right order. In Dragon Quest, for those who don't know, your party lineup is influenced, like, the people to the left are more likely to get hit. So you want to make sure that your wizards and more squishy classes are on the right. And you actually want the more beefy characters to be on the left. So I think our lineup should look something like this. Yeah, there you go. We got our party, y'all. Oh, man. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but I always wanted to, like, be one of those streamers where, like, people take the characters that I make and just make their own fan stories about them. Could you imagine? Could you imagine a fan fiction about this party right here? It's what Akira Toriyama and Yuji Horii would have wanted. Can you change classes yet? I just got my party. I just got my party. We can't change. I don't know if you can change their classes, but I think at this point you just recruit new people if you want different classes. Sage, that comes way later. Way later. Let us pray for peace. Yeah, welcome on in, welcome on in. I say welcome on in. Do we have Shopao? If we name monsters we recruit, I'm gonna name one of them Shopao. But right now, Shomai is our mage, is our wizard. Alright, there's an ad in 2 seconds. Wow, I've already been streaming for an hour. Every RPG, character creation takes up the entire beginning of the stream. And after the ad break, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna set off on our quest, y'all. I'm excited. Make everyone a merchant. What do you think this is? Torneko's Mystery Dungeon? I wish. Alright, let me save real quick. Take it away, French horns. I successfully recorded your adventure. Heck yeah. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for some ads. We'll be right back, y'all. Right back. 3 minutes. Haha. Welcome back. Welcome back. Every time I put up the clip show, it always shows the most sussy clips I have. Is it because those are the most popular? I don't know, maybe. Well, you know what? It's time to make sussy clips of my own. I mean, what? It's time to make the Dragon Quest. Who knows what kind of quest we're going off? Maybe we do something sussy in our adventures. You never know. I mean, Puff Puff, right? Alright, we have our party from the Patty's Party Planning Place. Peter Piper, peck the pack of pickled peppers. And we're ready to hit the town, y'all. Does everybody come with equipment, actually? Everybody comes with plain clothes. Great. What do I do about that? Kansas experience with every single step. What? That feels like cheating. Do I want to put that on? Elevating shoes. I mean, I guess I'll put that on my main character for now. That doesn't, like, flag my game as being, like, baby mode, does it? I hope not. That being said, I should probably equip my party with actual stuff. I feel kind of bad for you spending that money already. I didn't even need to buy a Chimera Wing. 25G. That's not even gonna buy clothes for anybody. Alright, I'm sorry. Everybody's just gonna hoof it. Everyone's just gonna wing it. No equipment for y'all. It was just for me. Well, I guess it's time to do what else do you do in a Dragon Quest game? Head out into the world, punch some slimes, and I hope you level up enough to get some more equipment, I suppose. Let's freaking go. Gutson, what's up? How amazing is this game? Absolutely freaking amazing. Perfect 100% ace attorney. How's it going, Gutson? It's Ichiban Kasuga's favorite game. Of course it's going to be the best game ever. Look how beautiful it is. Tutorials. If you get lost, press X to look at your map. Shows your current location. Ooh. I got an achievement for leaving. Hello? A medicinal herb, an antidotal herb, a seed of stamina. Look at my crew! Alright, for those just coming on in, my party is the hero, Manok, the monster wrangler, Tapas, the thief, Lumpia, and the mage, Shomai. All named after Filipino foods, or at least the Filipino names of foods. How dare you, game? The first enemies I fight aren't even slimes. What is this? I thought this was Dragon Quest. I like the thief stance. What is that? Just trying to freeze them. Attack!
Brace yourself.
Alright, so everybody's on auto battle apparently. Tapas licks all over Stark Raven's face. What? What are you doing? Tapas, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is Tapas just... He's licking? I didn't know I recruited that kind of person. It's beautiful. It's here! Sprint, what's up? We are in our first battle. And unfortunately, it's not against slimes. It looks beautiful, though. Look at these ravens. Hold on. I need to... Can I change their tactics? Wow, what is this? Persona 3? Follow orders, please. Thank you. Fight! Attack. Tapas is just tongue lashing, apparently. Gives an enemy a little lick, sometimes leaving them too stunned to move. Alright, okay. Right, this is Dragon Quest. Right, this is Dragon Quest. I pick a group to attack. I don't attack individual people. Attack, spells, and frizz. Whoo! Are you seeing this? Look at how beautiful that background is. It's exactly what I wanted after seeing that initial reveal and more. Now this is Dragon Questing. Sprint, did you see that Ichiban Kasuga got his copy of the game? He posted it on social media and everything. Wow. Alright, I'm definitely gonna raise the fight battle speed a little bit. Let's go with fast. Yo, if any one of us would hit, please. Thank you. Who dealt the blow? Who dealt the final blow? What was that? Shomai? Each party, remember, receives 8 EXP. Wow, that was enough to level up. It wasn't on slimes, though. Does it even count? Oh, you know. This is Dragon Quest. You can't cross any bridges until you fight and level up first. True Dragon Quest style. There you go. Those are the happy little fellas. This is my party, by the way. Monster Wrangler, Thief, and Mage. I don't know why. It just felt right. Abilities. Sandstorm. Papa Boris, welcome. This is my first time with 3. Have I played it? I haven't specifically played 3 before, but I played so many Dragon Quests, including 1 and 2, of course. I specifically waited on playing 3 for the remake. Even when, even before the remake was officially announced, people were rumoring it, rumbling about rumors that they were gonna remake 3. So the year that I got into Dragon Quest, I played 1, 2, 4, and then I eventually played 11 and 8 afterwards. Ooh, a Cypress Stick. Somebody can equip that. I'm not sure who. You can use an Oaken Club. Oh wait, I got some equipment already, actually. Okay. I see. It tells you who has them equipped already. Lumpia can wield a Cypress Stick. And Shomai doesn't really need a weapon, but why not? Yeah. Pretty good. Did they keep the personality thing? They absolutely did. They absolutely did. I answered honestly. I know there's like a best one. But I wasn't gonna like reset until you know, until I get whatever's the best. I just wanted to play. Tongue lashing. Ooh, who we gonna lick? Lick the ravens. Freeze! Enough! Although I will say, I started playing this game while I was at work on my Steam Deck just to see it in action. It's so beautiful. I couldn't resist. And when I did the personality quiz in that one, I actually did get the best outcome. People say it's Lone Wolf, but I didn't get it this time. Although, interestingly enough, the personality quiz ended up going down the same path. It did. Like, from the point where it started asking me, like, do you envy the birds and stuff like that? Like, I started getting those questions when I was doing it off stream. Oh, Luca's about to die. Should probably go back and heal. Woo! Pretty good. Yeah, when I did the quiz off stream, I actually did get Lone Wolf. I got the best vocation. I got the best personality for the hero. Nice. Lumpia reaches level 2. I leveled up. I don't know, Papa Boris. I think that one's exclusive to female characters, and I did not get that personality, so. Da, 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 da. Makes sense for a flightless bird to think of those that do from time to time. Well, you know, I do not envy the birds. I am the bird. Yeah. Da 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 da. Wonderful. Now, don't get it twisted, Papa Boris. Sprint has played billions of the Dragon Quest, all of the Dragon Quests. It's just that when I was getting into Dragon Quest, he did replays alongside when I was playing them. And I think, is it time, Sprint? Should we get back into the Dragon Quest parallel plays? Are you gonna start Dragon Quest 3? Frickin', what kind of party would you make, Sprint? Would you go with the classic priest, warrior, mage? I'm going with 2 of the party members that aren't, like, originally included. Oh, wait, Lumpia healed after leveling up. I don't need to go to the inn. That's different from the original game, I think. No, yeah, in old Dragon Quest, you didn't used to heal when you level up. I mean, I get why the old games were like that. I was kind of surprised to see that here. I gotta be honest, though, I read it somewhere already that they do that. That changes things a lot. Now it's with the Cinema Saturday poll. I say do it. And the nice thing about Dragon Quest 3 is even if you don't have the HD version, you can still play along. Oh, why is everybody targeting Lumpia? Stop that. Stop that. She's closer to the back of the party. For a sneaky thief, she definitely draws a lot of attention. I'm starting to think she's not a very good thief. Why is everybody attacking Lumpia? You know, I did say that they're supposed to target whoever's in front. I'm taking no damage here. Hey, you wanna level up again, Lumpia? You seem to be in danger. Stop it! I'm gonna get steamrolled by a slime. Woo! Beautiful. So, it's Dragon Quest. You always start with a little bit of grinding. With a little bit of grinding. Level 4. Tapas reaches level 2. The slime drops a treasure chest. And a medicinal herb. We definitely gotta do a little bit of healing at least. I think I just learned heal, actually. Let me check something. So I put on this elevating shoes. I get the joke. I get the pun. They're like elevator shoes, but they're elevating my EXP. Feel like it's kind of OP a little bit. I think I'll take those off for now. I'm leveling up too fast. Let's look at my stats. I'm like level 4 and everyone else is still like level not 4. Alright, we're gonna use an herb. There you go. That's a full heal too. At least for as much HP as I have right now. Wait, this tree looks suspicious. There's no such thing as leveling too fast in your book. So you're gonna use the ring with impunity, right, Sprint? Favorite vocation is luminary. You like showmanship. In terms of practicality, it's gotta be sage. Well, I mean, it's just the best one, right? Of course, if it's just gonna be the best one, it's gonna be good. But like, what's your favorite one for like aesthetics? Rab and 11. Rab's a sage? I thought Rab is more like a mage. I guess he's a sage, just because he has more like. He also has like that ultimate sage attack, doesn't he? The one he learns in from Master Pang. Pretty good. The Pearly Gates, yeah. I heard that was in multiple games, but like they make a whole thing out of it being learned in 11, which is really cool. I love it when the games like through the story show how good something is. But like if you already played the games before, you know how good it is. Poor blimey. No Yangus here, sadly. I have to like wonder what of the vocations do the party members in the other games have? Some of them are obvious, like obviously Eric from 11 is a thief. Is Yangus a thief? I mean, he's a thief, but I don't think he's a thief as in the party, right? He's more like a warrior? I guess? It's hard to tell. We have Veronica and Serena, with Serena being the priest and Veronica being the mage. Clear to see there. He is thief, half-inch and penny pincher. That does make sense. Having a priestess who loses faith and picks up the dark arts. Sprint, I was kind of thinking of doing that if I was like to actually have a priest in my party. But I just learned heal. I think I'm just gonna be the priest for now, honestly. Yeah, we're grinding, baby. We're grinding, and then I'm moving on. He's a thief warrior combo. It does make sense. They're probably just like taking on double duty since you can't choose their jobs anyway. It does make sense. Like you can build, especially with 8. It felt like there was just like 2 ways for each character to build them. Like you could go more thiefy with Yangus, or you could go more warrior-y. And like with Angelo, you could do more of a kind of a cleric build, or you could do more of just like a soldier kind of build, stuff like that. And then Jessica could be like the whip wielder, or she could be the mage. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I think after level 5, I'm strong enough to keep going. He's a ruffian, eh? A ranger and a paladin. But are those like class names in Dragon Quest? Story-wise, he's a paladin, like straight up, because he fights for the church. vocation. You know what I mean. Beep-a-dee-beep-bo-beep-bo. Yes. Let's check out the town at night. I want to see if there's anything cool. Oh, look at that lighting. Oh, I'm carrying a little lantern, too. Oh my god, that's insane. Look at the lights! No wonder this game has frame drops on the Switch. Everything's so dynamic. I'm playing on PC, though, so no frame drops here. I'm afraid I've shut up shop for the day. Why don't you get some sleep, then come back and see me tomorrow? Plan on doing a monk that goes monster wrangler after falling in love with nature. So far, I've got my, little backstories for these characters. Sprint, you weren't here, and for anybody else that wasn't here as well, I'm gonna repeat the order at which everyone's joined. What the hell? You're the young fellow I met over at Patty's place, aren't you? Yes. Whoever you are, just look at that moon. Here's to it. Hick. All right, drunk. All right, so we have Manok, who is of course the hero on his 16th birthday. We have Lumpia, the thief, who tried to rob me as I set off in my journey with 50 gold from the king, and then realized I was carrying so little money that she felt bad for me and then wanted to join me so that she could use my innocent face as a sort of one of those con artist duos where it's like you got the innocent looking person and then the thief just goes ahead and steals while the innocent person is like distracting you. She's just using me, but that's all right. She can do that. We have Tapas because we found him on the side of the road, just like sleeping out in nature, and we thought he was just like some random homeless dude, so we gave him some food, and then he fed it to his pet dragon or whatever. The dragon flew away though. We don't have it now. But even though he is starving and homeless, he's basically an Anba. He still shows so much more kindness for nature than feeding himself first, because priorities. So we felt bad for him, so we let him join us. And then Shomai was just hired by the guild, because now that we have a legal requirement of 2 party members, she was like, well, you know what? I'm out of favor with the guild. I need to show, like, she's had a history of not getting along well with other parties. So me just like setting out for my first time, like she's like deranked. She deranked in her matchmaking and ended up just getting stuck with us. And as much as she says that as soon as she ranks back up, she'll join somebody else, you know what? She can't leave us alone. She doesn't trust us. Went from silver to bronze, you know it. Let's see, what else is available at night here? Da 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 da. Yeah, I know there are other classes in this game. I'm just gonna say, like, I know some things about Dragon Quest III already, because, being a Dragon Quest fan, you read a lot of stuff, even though it's a game I haven't played. And let me lay it all out. This is a first playthrough, and even though I know some stuff, I'd rather treat it as a blind run. So try not to tell me about things that haven't happened in the game, or features that aren't in the game. That features that are in the game, but I haven't learned about them yet. I know about sages. I know level 20 gadabout gets you there. I'm not gonna play like that. I'm gonna play the way I want. So it is funny, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that for a first playthrough. I found 50 gold coins on a bench the other day. Felt like the goddess herself had smiled on me. Wow, that's the entire funds from the king of Eliahan. I just left them on the bench. I give those back. Ever since then, I made a point of checking my surroundings whenever I go. Never know when I strike it rich, after all. Gonna play the Game Boy version. Sprint. 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 I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. I'm gonna go on Green Man Gaming right now and buy you the game. Don't try me. Don't try me. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I thought there might be something different here, but it seems mostly the same. Alright, we're gonna go adventuring. Should play more of your 3DS version of Dragon Quest 3. It's a shame that the 3DS version never got a physical release. I know it's just a mobile game, but still. It actually looks better on the 3DS just because the sprite art isn't all weird. I don't know what they did with the mobile and Switch version of that, but gosh dang. Still a good game though. 3 Gadabout team, let's go! You may be noticing, as a chronic hoarder in video games, I am not using any of my seeds. And I will not use them until I feel like I really need them. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna need to heal real quick. Lumpia is taking some critical damage. Tapas can take the hit though. Fight. Spells. No. Don't I have heal? Why is it on the second page? Okay. Beautiful. The fireflies. The particle effects are so nice. Everything is just like handcrafted with just so much care and attention. I freaking love it. Why am I attacking with the mage? I should be using Frizz. Common will probably be maxing his way. Yeah, I mean he's played the game before, so you know he can do like the min-maxiest strategies of them all. 3 Gadabout team, let's go! Da 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 da. Yeah, da da da. What we got? Reeve and Promontory Passage. Well, I want to go visit Keanu. Now we are arresting way too much clowning. And they've heard about the Gadabout strategy, you know it. What is that over there? Weird butterfly? The Batterfly. Can I like zoom in on these sprites? I happen to already know the Batterflies have like a face on them. Very weird.
Brace yourself.
Look at that, it's got like lips. Use all the seeds on the MC. Ah, yes, the Chrono Trigger strategy. And I call it the Chrono Trigger strategy because of the super best friends play of Chrono Trigger, where they gave all of the power tabs and whatever tabs to Chrono. And then, I don't want to say too much, but it's funny. It's just funny when you do that. For Chrono Trigger specifically. That's right, this game has voice acting. For each character you create, you can actually choose between like 10 or so. I didn't count, but like there were a lot of voices per character. I don't know if I really agree with the way they were named. It's like one of them was like called Alluring, and I thought it'd be like, I don't know, sound like Rouge the Bat or something. But instead she sounded like, ah! I'm sorry, Marge Simpson. Are you alluring? Maybe. To Homer. At the very least. Ant Nibbler. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. We're gonna lick.
Enough.
Enough! Oh yeah, we licking. Somehow that fits perfectly in line with the backstory I gave to Tapas. He doesn't get much food on his own. He just makes do with eating the enemies. Yum. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go to Reeve. That's our first order of business, I suppose. The first thing we need to do in this story is find the thief's key, is what we were told. That'll help us get up and down and all around town. That, we're leveling up. Objective, gather information in Reeve. Don't mind if I do. That tree looks suspicious. Hello? Secret spots. The world map is full of secret areas waiting for someone to discover them. They look a bit different. Stumble upon such a spot, you might find a stash of items or gold coins. Wow. I love the freaking little lamp I got. The little lantern. Hello? Curses. I must have lost my sack somewhere when I was descending the mountains to the east. Oh, don't worry, we'll find your sack, sir. I thought things were bad enough when I managed to leave my clothes in that cave to the south. My mind's not what it once was, and neither's my wardrobe. So you lost your clothes and your sack? Damn. Usually losing your clothes helps you find your sack. Open the treasure chest. It's a divine dagger. That sounds like a thiefy weapon. Do you use that, Lumpio? You do. 31, hell yeah. Maybe I should put the elevating shoes back on. Just in case. Oaken Club is still the best weapon for you now. It's interesting how much overlap there is in gear. I would have thought the parties would have more specific, like, weaponry. I guess that's just because we're just starting out, probably. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You love the fact that Yuji Horii spent 18 hours a day playing this game and testing? It's like his baby. You would have imagined, like, this many years later, he'd be playing such, like, a beautiful version of it. Yeah. Apparently, well, you know what? We don't do those kinds of Google searches for Marge Simpson. It was gonna be great. Yes, I do remember the end of that Dragon Quest. Again, so here's what I'm for the most part, when I play a game, I know I've played games before, and it's not a spoiler for me. But in case anybody out there watching has not played certain games, I don't want to spoil it for them. So I'm just gonna say, like, yes, I remember that, and I was so excited when Mum came up the stairs, and the first thing she said to little old me in bed was, "Cooey, wakey, wakey." Exactly the same line. That is just the line now. Cooey. And yeah, Papa Boris, we're not gonna get into that. The internet's gonna internet. I'd rather not bring that toxicity here, because I am just tired of that. I've heard it enough, honestly. How to heal. Resting at the inn. Wow. It's like I played a Dragon Quest before or something. I guess it just became daytime as I walked in here. I once had this martial artist friend who refused to go into battle without his trusty pair of claws. Always said he felt weak without them. They're a bit hard to get your hands on, though, if you pardon the pun. That's what the item store got. I only have 96G. Have you noticed how some item shops sell clothes and hats too? Just goes to show you may as well take a look at every shop in town. Yeah, is there actually a weapon shop in here? There is. It's down here. If you spot something suspicious when you're out wandering, 9 times out of 10 it'll be something interesting. Don't just gawp from afar, investigate.
Oi, sunshine, you best be making an effort to pick up any equipment you see on the ground out and about your travels.
They're what remains of adventurers who weren't as lucky. Or maybe some geezer dropped them. Do you ever happen upon sorts of bits and bobs while exploring the realm? I myself have found countless edible herbs. Gifts from the goddess, you say? Electro, how's it going? Green Yoshi, welcome back. I'm sorry, is it the second time this month? I am so blessed. Wow, a rarity. Welcome on in. How's it? Electro, Yoshi, how you doing? Ooh, look at these weapons. I can't afford any of them but the bronze knife. Do I? I mean, I could use it. I don't need it. No. No, I'm really only gonna buy something if it's a better weapon. Like, enemies aren't damaging me too much right now. I don't need better equipment. There's even a Wayfarer's clothes I'm not using. And let's re-equip for now. Yoshi's a Thursday viewer now, 2 weeks. It's a pattern. You love to see it. Hope you're doing well these days. Welcome to Dragon Quest. Because I'm dragging my feet when I play this game. And we're going to give the Wayfarer's clothes to the mage. They kind of need a little bit more defense. She's just here. Remember, Shomai is just here because it's her job obligation. She really doesn't want to be here. So, you know, might as well show her that some kindness that she's been lacking in this world. I'm coming up with the lore as we speak. I think I'm the only one that can wear the Oaken Club besides Tapas here. Yeah, I don't need the second one. I'm gonna sell that one. Wonderful. Got out of the bank for the first time today. Wow. Still can't find adobo where you live? You're gonna have to make it yourself Thursday. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be anywhere near there. Oh, adobo, adobo, where are you? You get so much money from selling seeds. I mean, I should use them. But no. No. What if I need it later? Give me that one Pro ZD skid. Use the potion now. I might need it later. This is the final boss. What do you mean later? I might need it. I'm gonna need it though. Alright, we're gonna save our money for now. Alright, what is there to do in Reeve? Let's go ask around for information. Yuji Horii would be proud of my D&D in real-time lore crafting. I kind of have to with this game. Like, I'm used to Dragon Quest 8 and 11, and I love them so. But it's kind of interesting how... It's actually kind of interesting how little party, like, character growth focus there is in this game. And I know, like, it's only the third one, but, like, right after Dragon Quest 2, when canonically you are, like, the Prince of Midenhall and his cousins, like, they actually have a little bit of character, like, moments, even though it's an NES game. Like, I really loved the humor in how the Prince of Cannock, before you find him, he's, like, wandering all over the land on his own adventure, and you're always one step behind. It shows his personality. He's quick to get started, but also a little clumsy, you know? And then the princess of Moonbrook is always like, well, you know, she's a dog, and then you transform her back to human. It's not really showing up personality as much as it's just a fun little event. Here's just like, here's your party, go. So, have you ever heard of the Thief's Key? I once heard of some old bloke in Dreamer's Tower who looks after it. The Dreamer's Tower, isn't that tower I saw on the map? All on his lonesome on that tiny island west of Aliahan. You know, there's actually a hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right to the tower. I've always wanted to take a look at it myself, but the forest is oh so dark and well, I'm not exactly the bravest man you'll ever meet. Whoa. Diary of a Hard Man. What? Manok pushed the copy of Diary of a Hard Man into the item bag. I just stole that guy's book. He wasn't using it. He's very much not a hard man. What is this? It's a key item, is it? Where's the Diary of Hard Man? Is it just like a document? Na 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 na. You've seriously considered asking distant family for recipes for adobo. Do it. Like, you can always find recipes on the internet, but the family recipes are the things that you'll just never know unless you ask, right? I do not know where that Diary of Hard Man went, so I'm not gonna look for it. Da 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 da. Da da da. Electra's doing well. How about me? Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy that this is finally out. I haven't played Dragon Quest 3 before. I've been saving it, and I'm happy like making my own kind of fun with it for these characters and their lore. I should be doing this thing where like if I talk to a NPC, one of my party members will react to it. You know, that'd be cool. Found some adobo seasoning. Heck yeah. Well, thank you for thinking of me. Wow. You thought every Dragon Quest was separate. Well, they're all written by the same guy, Yuji Horii. Yeah. Can we talk about the lighting effects on the windows? Can we talk about this amazing looking water? That Wii U Miiverse guy would be proud.
You lot are travelers, are you? Oh, here from Aliahan, eh? Don't tell me that you've come looking for a wrecking ball too.
I'm sorry, there's no Miley Cyrus's here.
Honestly, what is so good about these things that people go traipsing about the countryside looking for them?
Tapas chimes in with like,
a wrecking ball, eh? I used to have a pet armadillo named Wrecking Ball. Until one day he lived up to his name. Took down an entire town with him. I was so proud. But alas, it was the last time I ever saw him.
whoa. Yeah, you sip that water. Make some tea from that. Be if you might. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yoshi knows next to nothing about Dragon Quest. He played some of the first and 11. Those are very different games. Those are very different games. But it's so interesting to see how far the series has evolved since then. I forgot to even mention, you can see that, like, this very much follows the classic style of choose all of your attacks first, and then everything queues up and executes according to speed. Oh, we're doing lots of damage now. So it requires a little bit of different planning compared to other RPGs. Other RPGs where you're just like, okay, it's Yosuke's turn. He will use the wind attack. Now it's Yukiko's turn. She will use the fire attack. No, you gotta plan it all out ahead of time. And sometimes they don't execute in the order you expect. So it really is all about planning. Don't they share enemies and spell names? A lot of enemies are reused. And it's just, it contributes to feeling like a cohesive series, even if the stories are completely different. You know, you always got the, you always got your Akira Toriyama designed enemies and everything and characters. Yeah. Playing Persona right now. Well, there you go. Okay. Everybody, take a good look at the shape of your home continent. just everyone take a good look at it. And it will become important later. I'm not going to say anything now. And if you already know, don't say anything. If you already know what this shape is, don't say anything. But it will become more apparent later, I will say. All right, supposedly there's a secret entrance to the south here. Hello? Shrine of the Plains. Do I get white mana from this? 12 gold coins, wow. Door's locked. Oh, listen to that. Do you hear it? When I'm close to the fire, you can hear the crackling. Oh. Yeah, exactly, Thursday Adams. The Dragon Quest series likes to stay as consistent and classic as possible. They don't shake things up as much as Final Fantasy does, but on the other hand, you can always know what you're expecting to get out of a Dragon Quest. Even with 11, even as much of its more modern presentation and character growth and development and story, for the most part, you're in for a standard RPG with turn-based mechanics, spells, all that normal stuff, equipments, And the most you'll get out of like game-specific mechanics are like, hey, here's a charge mechanic that you can unleash all at once. Here's like a pep mechanic that sometimes you'll get like a special critical mode or something. And this is just telling us, okay, that tutorial is just telling us that items in battle like need to be on your person. And there are items in your bag, but you can't use those in battle. I like these rats. Alright. Can I change the camera orientation? No. Oof. Oof. I love when I see the walls just like pass by in front of you. Frogs! What level are they?
Brace yourself.
Wow, wow, wow. Talking about our Persona 4 parties in the chat. I would always have Yukiko in the party, just because she is an insanely powerful mage. And it's funny, because the first time I played Persona 4, Chie was the character that I had Yu Narukami, the main character, date. But I, like, took her out of the party, like, very quickly after Teddy joined. And even then, I took Teddy out of the party, too. Because then main character ended up being the ice user. And you know, Kanji's just a good physical damage dealer. You only catch Chie. Replaced Yuki with Teddy. I think my final party ended up being main character, Yukiko, Naoto, and Kanji? Sounds about right. Shomai reaches level 4. Lumpia steals an herb. Thank you. Open. 113. Wow, this single treasure chest contains more wealth than 2 kingdoms of Aliahan. I'm sorry, King. You gotta work on the economy a little bit. Because dang, our kingdom is, it's definitely not thriving. We're going through our first dungeon, y'all. Risei's always in the party. I think Boris is talking about who they had the character date. You don't know what Chio is meant to do. Is she physical? Is she debuff? Is she ice? I think she's supposed to be physical. The problem I had with like keeping her in the party is like Kanji seemed to outclass her. So once I got Kanji in the party, I just used him all the time. Lemonade Cafe going with Marie as your date. Taste. Absolute taste. Egg. The taste of egg, apparently. Ooh, you know, I realized I don't have evac. Do I need evac? I got enough heals. That'll be fine. I'll just level up every time I'm about to die. Now that I know it's that kind of RPG. That honestly changes so much about Dragon Quest. The kind of Dragon Quest... Oh my god, that's a lot of anteaters. I mean, ant nibblers. The kind of Dragon Quest modus operandi is, you know you're going to encounter, like, enemies once you're almost out of HP and MP. You're mine. Like, you are going to go back to the inn and rest. You're not gonna just rely on leveling up, and you're gonna run out of items because you can only carry so little. That's just how it's gonna be. But no, I think this is, even though it feels the same, that one change is just like, yeah, I'll just go through the dungeon. I'll just continue grinding. Grinding will heal me. Yeah, Squidgy, that's Persona 4. But, you know, just pretend that those deleted scenes from Yosuke are canon in P4 and everything starts to make sense. Wonderful. Anyway, Dragon Quest. All right. Here's the party chat that I would imagine that would be going on right now. All right, Lumpia wondering if there's any treasure to be found in this dungeon. And then Shomai is just like, I don't care what treasure is in here. I can make the entire group of enemies disappear, excuse me? That's a thing? I won't get EXP if I do that, huh, though? I would imagine I wouldn't. Sleepy Slap. Sends an enemy to sleep. Huh. Alright. I like that my party is learning more spells slowly but surely. And Shomai is just like, you know what? I just assume that every dungeon has nothing good in it. Saves me the trouble of searching through all the treasure chests. As long as I fulfill the mission, then the guild will pay me. And then Lumpy is just like, well, you know, it's adventurers like you that make the guild so poor because we don't have anything scavenged from the dungeons. Wow, wow. Is there more in P4 that got cut from P4G? Well, it's something that was cut from both P4 and P4G. I don't want to get too much into it. I think chat's already talking about it. But no, yeah, like it gets revealed kind of. There's a cut dialogue from Persona 4 where Yosuke is just like, you know what? Yeah, if you know what I mean. He becomes more honest with himself, is what I'll say. All right. There's a path off to the left here. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Anything here? The cave is so, like, meticulously modeled, too. The fact that each of these areas has to be hand-modeled. Like, there's not a lot you can reuse in a place like this. I'm so glad that there's a map. Oh, I'm so glad there's a map. Does it matter if I go down this way? Is there any... Yeah, there is treasure chests. I can't wait until Lumpia learns the nose for treasure. Because you know she's gonna. Because that is the one thing in dungeons where I'm like, is there any treasure on this floor? No? Okay, I can go. But not yet. Da-da-da-da-da. Dekacho, aren't you still streaming? The remake that you dreamed of. It's freaking beautiful. Look at how the sprites are all lit up. Part of me wants to see the code for the HD-2D engine. It's like, are these sprites actually lit? Are they lit, fam? Or are they just... Is it just like the color of the sprite? I think there actually is a lighting engine that works on the sprites. That's amazing. Yeah, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Just finished for the night. How far'd you get? Not that I know much about Dragon Quest 3. Alright, more treasure chests. I'm gonna dread when mimics start appearing. Oh, good, more clothes. I can be less naked. Lumpia has definitely been needing some clothes. There you go. Beautiful, mate. Even though she's closer to the back of the party, she keeps getting targeted. Whoa, look at that! That depth of field. Oh, the seagull. There was an interview with Yuji Horii where he was like he was looking at the work they were doing so far, and he was like, why is it so blurry? Just scale it back a little bit. It makes everything look so small. And like, yeah, that is the style of HD-2D in general. But if you think about it, like, you know, just because this is another HD-2D game doesn't mean it has to look exactly the same as all the other ones. It can have its own thing. It makes the world feel a little bit more grand by being less depth of fieldy. Of course, it's a super fancy effect to make it look like a little diorama, but doesn't that always have to be the case? With Dragon Quest III, it feels like it makes more sense to be more wider scale, because it was the game that really showed people coming off of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 that games could be so much bigger. A little more granddad. Wonderful. PS2 intro. Wait, Sprint, what are you playing on PS2? You're playing some Persona 4 on PS2 right now? Alright, we gotta heal a little bit. Man. If I know I'm just gonna heal my MP every time I level up, why not just use heal everywhere? Oh, I do have evac now. That's good. Cool. Let's keep going. Wow. Wow, there's so much to this map. Open the treasure chest. It's a medicinal herb. Wow, wow, wow. Sprint just booting up Persona 4 and the lack of Dragon Quest 3. That Kacho got the crown back. Well, I'm definitely not there yet. Or just starting. I took a little bit of extra time to grind because I just expected it to be a lot more Famicom-y. But no, I probably would have been fine just going off immediately. On me own. Wow. Okay, we came from that area up there, so I want to check this branch on the right. I'm so glad for this map. Playing some Dirge of Cerberus? Hell yeah, Sprint. What if they remake Dirge of Cerberus? I'm surprised they haven't with all this Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 7 attention that they're giving right now. Can't wait until I get a group attack. That's one of the reasons I wanted to put a thief in my party. I heard they equip whips. Can't exactly afford one right now, though. Bum 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 bum. Could you imagine a universe where Dragon Quest 3 got a remake that's more like the Final Fantasy 7 remakes? What if they completely changed the story? I know somebody who wouldn't like that as much. Hold on, what's going on here? I see. The enemy are defeated. I like that they kept that. Is that actually proper English to say the enemy are defeated? Is that a thing that they say only in British English? Because the fact that they would keep it either means they're really committed to being... keeping the translations from the old games, or maybe that's just how it is in British English. I don't know. Enemies are, enemy is. Oh, what's going on with Tapas? Even Ichiban says the enemy is defeated. Beautiful night. What level am I gonna be by the end of this one stream? I feel like Dragon Quest usually reached level 7 by halfway through the game. At least the NES ones. I remember beating Dragon Quest 1 at level 18. To be already level 7, that's kind of crazy. I feel like Tapas probably needs the elevating shoes, because why is he falling so far behind right now? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There you go. There you go, bud. Don't fall too far behind. What's over here? Treasure chest? No. Calamity Kaiju, how's it going? What nature did I get? Apparently I got socialite. Whatever that means. It's funny. It's funny because off screen, I did the personality quiz completely honestly, but mind you, I answered every question and how I would normally do it. And I got apparently the best vocation for the main hero, which is, they say, Lone Wolf. But I didn't get that when I actually played on stream. It's funny because I got most of the same, like, it looked like the quiz was going in the same direction too. But it gave me like a different thing at the end. It gave me a thing where a bunch of people lined up to jump off of a building. And I'm just like, heck that noise, I'm going back down the stairs. But when I played off stream, I was in this like pub or something. And there was like a dancer on the stage, and then one of the guys in the pub was like, yeah, that's my fiance, we're gonna get married. But could you ask her if she still loves me? You know, just in case. And then you go talk to the dancer lady, she's like, I got my career to think about. Can you tell my fiance that I'm not gonna marry him? So then the decision is like, do you tell him? Do you tell him the truth? Do you lie to him? Or do you just like avoid the question? And I said no. I said like, no, she's not gonna marry you, dude. I'm sorry. I know you had your whole life planned out, but you're gonna find out eventually. And I'm like, hey, you know what? If you're in this relationship where you're not communicating with each other, then I don't know, maybe it wasn't to be, man. The fact that she couldn't tell you to your own face, I don't think it was gonna work out. Just saying. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't even know what socialite is. What does that give you as far as stats? Da-da-da. And Boris, and that's a lot of words to basically say they're using enemy as a plural word. Which, like, I can believe that. It's definitely more of a... It feels more like a more old-timey way to say it, though. Alright, we're out of the cave. I feel like there's a branch or two I could have used instead. Hey, wait a minute! This just brings me back here! I'm still on the same continent! Wait, I was supposed to go into the tower. Well, this doesn't really take me anywhere new. I guess we're gonna go back to town. Mr. Drewby, how you doing? Drew, how are you? You interested in playing some more Dragon Quest? Y'all, Drewby played Dragon Quest 11 a couple of years ago. Basically making me play it before he does. And I'm just like, wow, that was an amazing game. But, Drew, you think next time you play a Dragon Quest, you're gonna play a more classic one? I heavily recommend Dragon Quest V. I also heavily recommend Dragon Quest 3. I also heavily recommend Dragon Quest 4. I also recommend Dragon Quest 1. Dragon Quest 2, I don't know if I recommend it, but you can play it if you want. Wow. Wonderful. Da-la-da-da-da-da. Am I liking the remake? You know, it's classic Dragon Quest. I kind of expected it to be just like make your party and go. So that's what I'm doing. I made my party, now I'm going. And I'm trying to like come up with my my own little story for these characters as I go. So far, I need to like settle into their personalities. Manok finds an Oaken Club. The thief Lumpia is just like, but it was shiny. You think I can still sell it anyway? And Tapas is just like, you know what? If you want to sell it, so be it. I will let you have this as a gift. And she's like, I don't want it to be a gift. I just want it. And a pot lid. Ooh, and a shield. And gold. I won't tell our thief about the gold. I'll keep that, you know, as party funds. All right. Can I just put a shield on somebody? I think Lumpia might need that, or Shomai might need that. I don't know why. I guess it's because Shomai's in the back, huh? But I don't know why Lumpia always gets hit so much. You got a pot lid. Beautiful. Alright, y'all. There is an ad in 19 seconds, but I'm not gonna take a break. Mostly because I'm just gonna keep going. If there's something story important, I will pause it, but we're gonna keep going for now. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You know what, Drew? Yeah, play Dragon Quest 1 and 2 when those remakes come out, because those are coming soon as well. And it's interesting what they're doing. Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 are a trilogy, and for reasons I will not get into right now, 3 is actually before 1 and 2. So they made it so that because they did the 3 remake first, you can play it first, and then you can play 1 and 2. Or, if you want, you can play 1 and 2 first, and then 3. Just make it like the original release order. Whatever you want to do. No. Oh, am I glowing green? I'm glowing green? You mean like my tuber? My potato? Because there's a lot of green grass on the screen. Don't you know? It's called being lit, fam. See, look at that. It's like I'm in an actual room, being lit by the game that I'm playing. Beautiful, mate. A 3 cool even. Alright, let's get these slimes out of the way. I am such an experienced adventurer now. How much money do I have? I did get like a good amount of dosh from that dungeon I just did. I should probably be able to afford, yeah, 490. I think I can afford at least one of the weapons that I saw on sale. What's up, kid?
On a nice sunny day like this, the whole idea of the Archfiend destroying the world just seems impossible, doesn't it?
Oh, well, you know what, kid? Don't worry about that kind of stuff. You should be in school. Learn your fractions. By that I mean, if we don't beat the Archfiend, the world's gonna be torn into like 70 pieces. So, hopefully you can fathom what 1 out of 70 is. All right, we got the weapon shop over here. Beautiful. Welcome. I love the merchant having this like big old afro. If you're after weapons or armor, you come to the right place. What can I do for you? You know what? I'd rather go buy armor over at Reeve. Seems like they have better stuff over there. All right, going back to the world. I will save at the Nun while I'm here, though. The Nunya business.
Let us pray for peace, even if it brings us only a day's worth toward salvation.
You don't want to skip school and find out you're behind when the world doesn't end. True, though. You know, that's something that, like, I feel like people don't give enough credit to Persona 3 for. Or, like, even though most of the normal people in the world don't understand what you're doing to save it, the moment, like, things start to go to hell in that game, figuratively, like, there are, like, people who start treating the world like it doesn't matter, just, like, accept what's coming. I feel like too many RPGs don't go into, like, what the NPCs feel about the world about to end. Because, you know, in that game, they don't even know that there's a force fighting against it. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-ba-da-bum. But yeah, since there were ads, I'm assuming you didn't hear the answer to that, Boris. I am lit by the screen. I'm lit by the screen. If there's a lot of green grass, then I will glow green. because it's like I'm in a room and the screen is like lighting me up. It's a fancy little effect. Unfortunately, if I ever update OBS, it's gonna go away.
Dazzle me not.
Items. Hello? What is this dazzle me not? I got a couple of them. I don't know what they are. Here's a single ally of bedazzlement. Ooh, Diary of a Hard Man. That's where it went. A chunky tome that details how to be a meathead. Whoa, Sprint, I found your book! How to be a meathead. What does that mean? Consumed upon use. Well, now that I know it's consumable, I'm just gonna keep it. I didn't know they had a manual on how to be Sprint. Yo, that's Sprint's nickname. His actual nickname given to him by the Air Force. Because, you know, when you're in the military, you have to have a nickname. Usually with an embarrassing origin story. Teaches you how to survive a jeep bouncing on your head 5 times. And I'm sure glad that you did survive. Meat. Thought we've had to be a hard man.
Come and have a go, if you think you're hard enough.
Alright. I'm back at the entrance to that dungeon. Alright, we're gonna go back to Reeve. I need to buy a... I want to buy a whip. I want to buy a whip for my thief over here. Alright, I think we've seen enough battles. I'm gonna turn it to the fastest speed now. Especially because we're definitely not really encountering any issue from all these mobs out here. OBS updates break things. It's more like there's a plugin that I'm using that isn't compatible with later OBSs unless I pay for it. And the version I'm using right now is free. And you know what? I like free. The irony is, I would pay for the plugin. Like, this lighting effect, it's so cool. Especially when I play a horror game and, like, jump scares flash you and everything. It looks so cool. Like when I was playing Crow Country. But... yeah, no, it's a subscription now. I know it can be easy to panic if you're unlucky enough to get poisoned by a monster, but as long as you got an antidotal out to hand, you'll be right as rain in no time. Wow. I know how poison works in RPGs. You just ignore it. As long as you're not dead, you're still fighting. Isn't open software? OBS is open software. The plugin that I add to it for the effect is not open software, unfortunately.
Wonder where that line came from anyway.
The one about the bag that walked into an inn in Reeve? No? Too bad. Hee hee.
It's in the bag, horse. What-da-da. If I update the plugin? Yeah. Well, the thing is, if I update OBS, then the plugin is no longer compatible, so I'd have to update the plugin as well. So it is the plugin update that's not free, but I can't use the old plugin with new OBS, so I have to keep both the plugin and OBS not updated. Kinda sucks. I'm like 5 versions behind now at this point. What does open software mean? Open source software. Open source meaning that you can just like, you can compile the source code yourself and then run the program. It doesn't always mean free, but it usually means free because obviously if you can compile the code yourself, you can just code it so that it doesn't cost money. But there are some like ways that the licenses work. It's a whole thing, but there's ways that you can still have code that you can distribute freely and people can compile it, but it still relies on licensing that costs money. tortoise shell. I just imagine like Master Roshi looking. Training togs. No. You know, true to what I said, I would like to try to buy weapons first. Here we go. Lumpia can get the chain sickle. That's one of those weapons that fights more than one thing at once. Oh, 360 though. That's so expensive. I think it's the play though. Honestly, I think it's the play. Because I really want something that attacks more than one thing at once. It's worth it to me. Whenever I play Dragon Quest, Chain Sickle is one of the first weapons I buy. Lumpia. Okay, we're gonna give that bronze knife. I think I can give that to Tapas now. You can wield it. Shomai can also wield it. Honestly, 23 attack, not bad. For when Shomai, like, I don't want her to use MP. I don't think she'll ever really run out of MP right now because she's gonna level up every time. But, I don't know. Now, you know what? Probably soon Shomai's gonna learn a group attack anyway. We're gonna give it to Tapas. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, let's sell some stuff too. Da, 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 da. The plugin, yeah, the plugin is private. OBS itself is open source. Doesn't that mean people can put something malicious in it? Yes, they can. But here's the thing, you are the one compiling it. Unless you put malicious software in it, then it's not gonna have it. And just because the code is available for everyone, like, the people who own the code don't have to accept any code that people write. And that goes into, like, merge requests and stuff. But basically, there's still people who own it and approve the changes, so they know what's going into it. And if they don't approve what's going into it, then whoever wants to make a change can always make their own fork of it, is what they call it. Their own little different version of it. Alright, I need to sell... I'm gonna keep one of the Oaken clubs. I'm gonna sell the extra one, though. And then I can sell... plain clothes. And a cypress stick. I really don't get much from it, but I'd rather it not take up space in my inventory. I had a friend in college that would call it inventory. Feels like a room that Hubert Farnsworth would have. If anybody needs me, I'll be in the inventory. I'll be in the Angry Dome. Wonderful. Alright, we got a leather hat. Who needs a hat? Everyone needs a hat. Who needs a hat the most? 35 defense. Here we go. Is there another one in my bag? There is. Oh yeah, let's do that. There you go. You alright, mate? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You know, with how much I just heal from leveling up, do I even ever need to go to the inn anymore? The village of Reeve. Alright, that's cool. I think we're ready to go back into the world again. Is there a save? I guess I need to go to the church, huh? Wonderful. Hey, there's a locked building over here. Can I break in? Come on, Lumpia, you're a thief, aren't you? Can't you just break in? Just because I'm a thief doesn't mean I'll break in for anything. What if I told you there was treasure in there? What kind of treasure? I don't know. What if there was treasure? You gotta tell me what it is first. It's, A golden sandwich. And then Tapas perks up like, is it for eating or selling? You eat it. Gold is edible, after all. There's no nutritional value, but it is edible. They changed it to the church. I know with Dragon Quest 1 and 2 you have to save at King's. I don't know if Dragon Quest 3 you have to save at King's. Because I've not played Dragon Quest 3 yet.
Good news, everyone! I've invented a golden sandwich! Professor, this sandwich doesn't look like it's made of gold. I never said it was made of gold. It just makes you shit gold.
Wow. What in the name of alchemy? See, scientists and alchemists were so preoccupied with turning lead into gold. Turns out it was actually easier to turn feces into gold. Just, it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot while it's digesting. It's an unfortunate side effect. Ooh, I can almost afford a turban, actually. Doesn't give you that much more defense, though. At this point, I might as well get pot lids for everybody. Because, yeah, that's the same bonus. Might as well do that. Give him the tapas and shomai. There you go. It's slow going, but we are getting equipment for everybody. Everything is edible once. You had to save at Kings in the Game Boy Color version. Well, that's good. They made it more consistent with the other Dragon Quests. A leather hat. It's only Tapas that needs one, which is good because I'm running out of money. Carbon monoxide is not edible. It's edible. Just eat some, Just eat it. Once. Don't eat it. It's all about the amount, you know? Da 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 da. All right, buds. How did I get caught off guard? My characters are so strong now. Woo! Almost 30 damage now. I remember back when I was doing like one hit. Never mind, Lumpia's still doing just 1 damage per hit. Oh, Lumpia needs to attack the birds. Now that she has the chain sickle. Wait, is the chain sickle not multi-hit? I thought it was. Soothing song. No one's worked out yet if this is a sickle with a chain on the end or a chain with a sickle on the end. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Should be hitting groups. Maybe it's because there was only one left. Spells. Somebody learned a spell. What was that? Or an ability? Soothing song. Whoa! A group heal this early in the game? Alright, alright. Monster Wrangler busted though. Monster Wrangler kind of busted though. How much MP did that cost? 5. Use it a fair amount of times. Wow. Yeah, I know. I was attacking a group of 2 ravens, but I thought I saw it only hit one raven. Maybe it did hit both, I just didn't notice. Did I get the key for this? No. I would like a boomerang at some point in this game. I hope I get one soon. Wonderful. Look at the background. There's even like the water flowing out the pipes and everything. Alright, I believe last time I went to the left in this dungeon. I think there's a path to the right as well. Yeah. There's a path at the bottom too. I know it's possible to have two groups that both have like one raven each. It was a group of two ravens. I played Dragon Quest games before. This looks like it goes up, so I will go check to the right. This is two groups. This is two groups of two things. Lumpia will attack the Bunicorn specifically. Lumpia, okay, that only hit one of them. Maybe Chain Sickle is just different in this game. It's possible. The enemy are defeated. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. It makes me so sad that Ichiban just stopped talking about Dragon Quest in Infinite Wealth. Like, come on. That's that dude's whole personality. You can't just stop. It's all Ichiban knows. That's why his brain is like that. Well, I'm just locked in, I guess. Alright, we're going back. Have I tried Kunai with Chain? I actually got a Kunai with Chain Yu-Gi-Oh card this last weekend from that new Rarity Bonanza set. I got it in Platinum Rare. It's so shiny. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-ba-da-bum. Nice boomerang, Dekacho. Can I have that one? I'll borrow it. I promise I'll give it back. I'll just throw it at you, but it comes back to me. Oh, I guess it wants to be with me.
My objective has been updated. Find the old man in the Dreamer's Tower.
I didn't know there was an old man. Hello? Where am I? Oh, Babbles! Or Bubbles. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Bitty bitty beep bitty bitty beep.
Got you!
Got you! How does one attack liquid? I guess they're more like a jelly. One herb, please. Chuk 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 chuk. Oh. Is there a point to being out here? I don't feel like it. Oh no, wait, here. I got a secret. Mario? Open the treasure chest. It's a suit of shell armor. Don't mind if I do. You know that's going to me. An ever so slightly more fashion-friendly attempt at crafting armor. Woo! Honestly though, I have enough defense. We need to give this to somebody who keeps dying. Namely, Lumpia. Here you go. No, you can't wear it. No, you can't wear it either. Can Tapas wear it? Nope, I guess it's for me then. I tried. Sorry. Tapas gets the way for his clothes at least. There you go. There you go. I'm totally alright with that. Glad you got to see me start this game. Lagaya Raseru, welcome on in. Welcome to the Dragons and the Quest. Look at how beautiful the lighting is. The light spilling in between the columns. Excuse me, hello? Are you real? Are you a trap? Oh, how me old bones ache, dearie. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a nice rest in this cozy little inn here. Alright. Alright. You spelled cozy with an S. That means you're British. Don't know if I can trust that.
You see that lady while they top of the stairs? She looked young enough to me, but she asked for all the world like she's as old as me gran.
Look, it's called being a millennial. I'm sorry, this is how it is. Love you name all the characters of the Filipino food. I'm glad you noticed. You know, me being ManokAdobo, I had to do it. Yeah, I even came up with a little bit of lore for all of them. I still need to figure out where I'm going with the lore, but you know, my party just finding each other out of circumstance like all good RPGs.
Customers, after all this time, I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. Welcome to our inn, worldly travelers. Will you be staying the night, or perhaps simply stopping for a short rest? Either way, it's 12 gold for a room.
I'm going to stay. Just because I haven't stayed in an inn yet, I guess. Just call you Lagaya. Will do. There needs to be party drama. I feel like Lumpia, our thief, and Shomai, our wizard, are going to be natural enemies. Because Lumpia actually is in it for the treasure. Trying to trick people in order to... like, using my innocence as a way to lure in saps. And she, like, uses the latest scheme or whatever, like Eddie from Ed, Ed, and Eddie, to trick people out of their money. And Shomai is just, like, here trying to make an honest living as part of the guild. Hired by the guild to my team specifically. And she knows that every time that Lumpia does something that demerits the team, it's one less chance at her ranking up and actually going to a more competent team. So she hates it. She absolutely hates it. Tapas is just happy to have a roof over his head, honestly. He just wants some food. Not to eat, but to give to his pets. Wow. Pretty good. Get a pet, name it Lechon. If I get a pet, I'm going to name it Shopao. First. Because that's just tradition for me in video games. When I first played World of Warcraft and I was a hunter with like a little like tiger familiar friend, you know I named it Shopao. Takado, what's up? Welcome on in. Think I might have skipped something? I don't know. I'm just having fun. More importantly, who wants to smooch who? Everybody wants to smooch everybody else. That's just how it is. You know, just like Junko and Daisuke from Famicom Detective Club, making out sloppy style. Sisig Pansed and Balut. You know, there's always more chances at more characters. I had some candidates for names picked out. I ended up going with this group, but some other names. I wanted to name somebody Champo, like Champorado, and they were gonna be like it. For some reason, the name gives me a little bit of Yamcha energy, so I wanted him to be an absolute failure, whoever I named Champo. But I ended up not naming anybody that because it kind of sounded like Champa from Dragon Ball. I also wanted to name somebody Bilo Bilo. Bilo Bilo. But I just don't know what personality they would have. Because I kind of wanted it to also make it match the character. you know? So I wanted... So when I saw we got a monster wrangler, like, he looks like a meathead. I'll name him Tapa. After a meat dish. Because I'm not sure if longanisa would fit, you know? Oh, look at the dragon statues. That one has an egg. No, it doesn't have an egg. That's its tail. I thought it was like a hatching egg. Be Cool Express. It's not really a name, is it? No, Squidgy, I don't think we're gonna name anybody that. Fortunately, it doesn't quite pass the censorship rules set by Nintendo. It's not even. I'm not even playing on the Switch. Benito, Benito 2, Benito 3. Now that's just uninspired. Crunchyroll added Ashita no Joe to streaming. Never heard of it. Can they add Dragon Quest to streaming? That's where I came from. It is. What kind of tower is this? I don't know. I know you can basically always go back to the party planning place and get new characters. It's so interesting to me. Because all the other Dragon Quests I've played, you form an attachment to your party and you keep them the whole game. And they have character development. And I haven't played a Dragon Quest like this one yet. Like, I haven't played 9. I clearly haven't played this. Ooh, Boomerang. Well, there you go. Now I feel a little weird for buying that chain sickle because I think Lumpia is the only one that can use it. But let me see. Maybe I can use the chain sickle. I can use the chain sickle. Well, that's good. I'll do that. Cool. Yeah, I don't think anybody else can. Yep. Alright, that ended up working out, I think. You're that dude that names your dog Dog. Whenever there's a dog to name in a video game, I name him Doggy. Mostly because that's what I call dogs anyway. Doesn't matter what their name is, I just call them Doggy. Get along, little doggy. Surprised there's been no metal or gold slimes. Those come in later when I need to grind. For now, they don't want me to be too over-leveled. It's a leather shield. Look at that. Wow. I have one already. Who gets to upgrade their pot lid, I wonder? Give it to Lumpia. See, every time I get a new piece of equipment, Lumpia actually just snatches it from my hands right away. And then decides if she wants to let me keep it. But if it's not good enough for her, she just lets somebody else has it. That's the kind of person she is. Speaking of equipment, let's give the elevating shoes back to somebody else. Who else is falling behind? Shomai's a little bit behind. I'm sure glad that the shoes are one size fit all. Okay. Have I been to every staircase already? Wait. I think I haven't been to this one yet. Spaghetti! Oh, that's what I like about boomerangs. I'm so glad I have one now. That's what I want. Beautiful, mate. Fun fact, Laputa, Castle in the Sky, was released in the West as just Castle in the Sky. Mm-hmm. This is true. Huh. Oh, wait. I don't think I've done the left staircase yet. No, I haven't. Let's do that one. Is there a Filipino name for steamed fish with soy sauce? The hard thing with Filipino foods is whenever my parents cook them, they refuse to tell me. Either they will tell me the Filipino name and they'll never tell me what it actually is. It's like, what is this? Oh, it's bangus. What is it though? What kind of fish is that? Oh, you know, it's bangus. I don't know what is that? It's a bangus? Or they'll only tell me like the English name and they'll not tell me what it is in Filipino. So I just never know what the corresponding things are. It's like, what is that? Oh, it's spinach. Like, no, it's not. This is not spinach. This is like a Filipino vegetable. Like, I don't know, it's just spinach. Like, no, it's not. It's different from American spinach. I can tell. I later found out it's kangkong. But still, like, why do I have to wrestle these names out of my parents? Like, they never learned? They never found out? I have to look this all up? All you know about bangus is milkfish or something? See, like, I've learned, like, 3 different names for milkfish, and I'm like, which one is... Are they different milkfish? Are they the same? When I was growing up, I was told milkfish was Gigi. But then I tried to look it up on the internet, and, like, nobody calls it Gigi. Is that even a real thing? That was one of the names I was considering for lumpia, by the way, in our party. Because Gigi is actually, you know, a person's name. But because I couldn't verify whether or not it really meant milkfish, I just didn't use that name. Plus, I like lumpia because you can pretend that her nickname is Loom. Like Loom from Urusei Yatsura. Or maybe Lulu. But whatever you do, do not call her Lumpy. She will absolutely destroy you if you name her Lumpy. My parents were gaslighting me with fish names. Yep. I'll just never know. Okay, here we go. Hey, you know, this was always kind of ambiguous in the NES version. Now you can really see, if you were to go off the left side of this, you would actually fall to the bottom of the tower. And there are very few video game dungeons and RPGs that I feel like that's possible. I kind of like it, because that means you can always get a shortcut down. Ooh, we get a lot of enemies in this one fight. Dun 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 dun. Oh, oh my god, it just attacks everything on screen. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna ever go back and get more party members. I kind of want to form a bond with the characters I have now. At the same time, like, what if I find out that one is better suited to a different class or something? I kind of want to go down to that bottom staircase, but I have to go all the way around. Let's see, maybe I can see on the map where that goes. It goes outside, I guess. Hello? Sir? Nice place you got here, look at this. You've got some reading material.
It's issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest, and in mint condition.
Manok looks at the bookshelves. Look at that. Oh. Oh, you know, I was joking. I was joking. It's a copy of the girl's own annual. What does that mean? Annual what? A scruffy guide that teaches you how to be a tearaway or your money back. Its pages are perforated. I still don't know what that means. Does it change your personality or something? Southern Chinese dishes are often named with metaphors. 4 treasures of the sea with tofu. Oh, there were some tofu names I wanted to kind of use for characters. There's tokwa. Tokwa is just the Filipino word for tofu. But there's also Tahoe. But if I named somebody that, they would just be called Lake Tahoe. And I'm like, that's not fun. But Tahoe is like a silken tofu with brown sugar syrup. and it has some boba in it sometimes too. It was my favorite dessert growing up. I used to get it at the swap meet every time my family would go on the Sundays.
Well, well, well. So you've come at last.
Oh, were you expecting me? Why do you sound so ominous when you say that?
I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why.
You are still dreaming, man. Wake up. The accident wasn't your fault.
But it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
Taboo. Tabo? That's not a food. Don't eat that. No, I won't take it.
Oh, right. It seems this is one dream that isn't destined to come true. The exception which proves the rule, eh?
How many people have heard that line? Nobody. Nobody's heard that line. Nobody says no to the old man. I'll take it.
I've dreamt, but it must mean something, so here you go. One.
I'll take it.
Wow!
Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door.
I mean, it's a thief's key. I'll look in any house I dang well please.
Don't worry. The chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot.
I wonder how much these voice actors know about Dragon Quest.
By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality.
That's what I wonder. That's what I'm getting with these books.
Open them with caution. That's my advice. Off you go, then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
Wow, I'm jealous. You may have noticed there are doors in the world that are locked shut. The Thieves' Key can unlock all red doors. Cool. You can use the Zoom spell or Chimera Ring to return to any towns, castle, or dungeons. Oh, good. Feel free to use them indoors. No! No! I heard about this change. Use Zoom and Chimera Rings will cause you to shoot up into the air, but use them indoors by all means. You'll fly through any bothersome ceilings. No! No! Dragon Quest is all about, like, using Zoom indoors and you, like, bang your head on the ceiling. And it's funny, you have to use evac first. Now it's just like, come on. Come on, what's even the point of evac anymore then? You could just use Zoom to leave a dungeon. It's a Chimera Ring. When you know it. Thank you, old man. I'm gonna continue to ransack your apartment. I read this book and suddenly I feel more cowardly and greedy. Oh. Evac for escaping battles? No, that's not what evac does. Well, what's the point of evac? Allows you to exit instantly from dungeons, caves, and towers. Heck. I guess if you, like, want to go right outside the dungeon, but you don't want to go to anywhere particularly. Have I played the new Pokemon TCG app? You know I have. I've been, I hadn't been playing the battles online because I was too scared of people having meta decks. But then I finally made a meta deck with the Mewtwo and Gardevoir stuff, and yeah, no, people have meta decks. Even though I have, like, what is considered the best deck in the game, I'm only winning like half the time because everybody else is using, like, counter meta. The Pikachu deck. The Pikachu deck specifically, like, counters the Mewtwo deck because the Pikachu deck sets up in like 2 turns and just kills everything instantly. Oh, now I have the red key. Honestly, I can just leave. I think I got everything in this dungeon already. But I've been getting some good stuff. I've been getting some good pulls. Friend of the stream, Anini1 or Rai, she opened a God Pack. Apparently it's like a 0.05% chance of happening, where every single card is like a super high rarity full art. And I'm sad because I didn't have her on my friends list already. Even though I posted my friend code everywhere, so I never got the Wonder pick from her pack. It had 2 Mewtwo's and a full art Giovanni and a full art Gengar. Whee! And we're alright. Pretty good. Alright, well, I didn't need to do that, but I wanted to jump off the building anyway. Let's heckin' use our Chimera Wing. And we shall go. We shall go to the town of Reeve. Is Pokemon TCG Pocket easy to use if you're new to the TCG? Yeah, it's very simple. Like, it's even a simplified version of the game. Instead of like 5 bench Pokemon and prize cards and whatever, you just go first to 3 points. Only 3 bench spots. There's only a 20 card deck. It's very, very simple. But there's still strategy, for sure. Just if you see somebody playing either a Mewtwo deck or a Lapras Starmie deck, you've already lost. You've already lost. Sorry, that's how it is. I don't make the rules. Leather armor. Leather shield. Yeah, we're getting to the point where, like, the items I can buy, the equipment I can buy is kind of outclassed already. A little bit. Not totally, but a little bit. Do I want the leather armor? I'll save my money. Once again, proving that I'd rather spend money on weapons than equipment. I can break into houses. See, time to get that golden sandwich I told you about. That's not a sandwich, that's soup. Soup! A suspicious-looking liquid is bubbling away in a big pot. It's actually melted slimes. Did they just jump off the tower and fall completely fine? Absolutely. See, the floor rolled a attack check, but my armor class was too high, so it didn't do any HP damage. Yeah, exactly, Vittorio. I'd call it the Pokemon version of Duel Links, if you've ever played that. Just a more simple version of the game with a lot more simpler and less powerful of a card pool. You were addicted to Duel Links for 4 years. I never got super into it because then you had to buy, like, oh, good, eyes. They're not aligned. I had to make myself smaller because of this giant ass hair. That's a suspicious liquid right there. You're suspicious. You look like the old man back at the tower. I put my Blue Eyes White Dragon face down against your Mewtwo. Why would you put Blue Eyes White Dragon face down?
What are you doing in here? I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something, you trespassing so-and-so?
No, you just let the door open. No, I didn't find a key.
What's that? Used a spell to unlock it, did you? But to learn a spell that difficult, you'd have to be...
Just messing with them.
You are, aren't you? You're Ortega's child. The one we've heard so much about.
Oh yeah, that is possible, isn't it? Wait, how... You learned that spell at like a really high level, don't you? The spell that opens doors?
Oh my. Then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it?
I received the wrecking ball. What do I do with this?
You can use that to break the seal on the teleporter.
Oh, I need that.
Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the east of Alian. But be careful with that ball now. Those things go off with an almighty bang. And good luck. You'll definitely be in need of it.
No problem, old man.
But to think that you will never again lay eyes on the great Ortega.
I'm sorry, I'm never gonna be as much of a bodybuilder as my dad. I got the hair though.
Mother puts up a strong front.
Egg.
But deep down, she's sorely racked with grief. Be sure to head home from time to time and show her that all is well.
Zooming through ceilings is sacrilege. You are absolutely right about that. It's not Dragon Quest. This ain't my Dragon Quest. Can I have some of your soup? I see Lumpia eyeing that wrecking ball. Hey, you do not use this to open to blow open a bank, okay? Okay, we are using it to open the teleportal. Meanwhile, Shomai is thinking to blow up the guild. Then who will pay your paycheck? She doesn't want a paycheck. She wants revenge. Nah, I don't have any mini medals. Look at that. We're making some progress already. I've already been streaming for 3 hours? It felt like it just went by in a flash. Alright, we got the teleportal. What else can I do? I kind of want to zoom on over. I don't have zoom yet. Dang it. I want to learn zoom. Does any other character class learn zoom besides heroes? I don't want to use a Chimera Wing. Those cost 25 gold. I'm cheap like that. I'm just going to walk back to Aliahan. How about that? I can do it. You know, I won't buy a Chimera Wing, but I will buy some holy waters so I can avoid some encounters. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah. I mean, I probably should end at some point. Oh man, I just remembered. They're doing some painting on my garage door, my apartment garage door on Saturday morning. So that means I have to move my car by Friday night. If I need to go anywhere on Saturday, and I do. That's random, but I just thought about that. Because I was thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow night when I stream this. Alright, let's get some holy water. Never mind, holy water's 20G. Might as well get a Chimera Wing. I mean, I have to. I'm gonna use one. I'm gonna use one. I can't be cheap. I gotta use what I have. As much as it hurts me. Use. Go to Aliahan. 25 gold down the drain. Now I remember because I said it out loud. What do I remember? I don't remember anything. But I do. But I do. But I do. I said this earlier, but it's kind of amazing how many songs from Dragon Quest XI are just reused from previous games. And I already knew that. But it feels like I've already heard all these songs. And yet they're originally from Dragon Quest III. What am I doing? I'm gonna check for... Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm checking for locked doors. I remember there was a locked door that goes to Aliahan. From, like, the tower. There's also a locked door, like, over here. Time to sneak into the castle. Oh, boy. For food? No, Tapas. We're not sneaking into the castle for food. Look at that. I can just open all the red doors. Seems the wrecking ball is basically an explosive. They use it to blow through walls and such. I just broke into your locked room and that's all you care to tell me about? It's a pouch of musk. Ew. Ew. What? Ew. It lures monsters. It's an anti-repel. Ooh, gold. Ooh, mini medal. Mini. On your adventures, you may come across some shiny trinkets known as mini medals. They can be traded for all kinds of wonderful prizes with Morgan Miniman. Morgan Miniman, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. The mini medal enthusiast who dwells in the well in Aliahan. Oh, there's one of those? Somebody living in the well? All these years? Nobody thought to tell me? Got my water from there, man. I've heard the caves over there on Promontory leads to the Dreamer's Tower. How about that? I mean, I've never actually checked to see if it's true, but everyone says so. Have I familiarized myself with the jail below the castle? No. Should I? Am I being arrested? There's an unusual inmate, a slime. Goddess knows what they did to end up there. Well, now I want to go meet him. I'm sure he's a good person. Get one key and suddenly have free reign of the entire castle. Well then. I recall reading somewhere that the seal placed on the teleportal could be broken by means of a wrecking ball. Someone was researching wrecking balls, weren't they? Ah, yes, of course. It was that old fellow from Reeve. Yes. Ooh, a rousing ring. What? That goes on your finger, right? Right? It goes on your finger, right? It rouses your finger. Prevents the swearer from being sent to sleep. Ah, I see. We're all even level now, so I'm gonna put the elevating shoes back on Manok. Wonderful. And I'll rouse as well. Anything to loot? Stolen from the castle walls. I mean, I'm enjoying just seeing everything. It's very pretty. Boy, am I glad that there's a run button in this game. You weren't here before. The prince? There's a princess? I don't even have to rescue her?
Those stupid grown-ups won't let me go outside because they say it's too dangerous. It's that smelly old archfiend's fault, isn't it? Oh, I hate him. It's so boring being cooped up in here. I tried to sneak out the other day, but Daddy caught me. He's much more perceptive than he looks.
All you had to do was follow the trail of spit you were leaving, ma'am. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Sovereign Succotash!
Have you seen the princess? Yeah, she's over there.
Ooh, there's a treasure room over here.
But it's locked with a... What is this, a purple door?
Ugh.
Leaving me from all this treasure. Is this the kitchen? That's a huge-ass steak. Look at that. I've been working in Alien Castle for 10 years now. I think they just forgot me in here. I've been locked in here for 10 years. Good thing it's the kitchen where all the food is. I wanted to become a royal scholar, but I failed the blessed exam. I heard those who passed were given a special book that made them extra clever, too. Curse my luck. Well, he's the meat smith now. Meat! Most things would break in the face of a wrecking ball.
Not my resolve. I hear that wily thief Kurt Buzzer came up with a key that can open any normal lock in existence. Why, with one of those in your pocket, you can come and go through the doorway of the world as you please.
Did I open every door in here already? Every door I have access to. Ooh, I still haven't gone to the basement yet. I want to do that. I need to go to the jails. What's the path to that? Up, right, up. Okay. We're drifting. I took a wrong turn. We're going back. So there is a setting in the options that lets you control the game even though you're like focused on a different program. But honestly, that's caused more problems than it's helped when I play games. Because I noticed if I have OBS like focused in Windows, my gamepad will control it, and it starts like moving around scenes and stuff. So I'd rather not. There's a pot lid in the barrel. I should have checked the castle earlier. Oh well. All right, this way to the dungeon. What did that slime do? Did he kidnap a government official? If so, he should be commended. Medicinal herb.
Hey, here's the castle dungeon. If you had to visit a prisoner, just go up to the bars of their cell and talk to them. But no funny business, understand?
You ain't got a key that'll open this door, have you? Well then sling your hook. I ain't got no use for you.
Thanks for the slime. It's a liquid metal one. Catch it, catch it. Hey, it's Kirk Buzzer. He made the keys.
That wrinkly old geezer up in that Dreamer's Tower's a right piece of work. Not only did he go and get me banged up, he pinched me precious key and all. Me, the great Kirk Buzzer himself. Bleeding neck, you only gone and got your hands on me precious thief's key. Opens any red door it does. If only I've used it to... Ah, what a plonker I am. Lovely bit of craftsmanship that, even if I do say so myself. Yeah, made it with these fair hands I did. Look after it, eh?
Sadly, it's not the key that opens jail doors. What, they got the slime in solitary confinement? Why is it so deep into the dungeon? Oh my god, how deep do we have to go? Do people even feed the prisoners down here? Oh wait, this is back at the Dreamer's Tower. Ooh, I can open that. Look at how much I'm doing before I even do the plot. Well, now it makes sense why I was going into the tower in the first place. I just went in because it seemed like a good place to be. But it's because Kirk Buzzer, his key that opens red doors, it was in there.
And I stole it from him.
Blue Sky is starting to get into the news. Do you know that Microsoft made a Blue Sky account today? Right after, like, one of the people I followed over on Blue Sky, formerly from Twitter, he was like, the day that Microsoft and Sony make accounts on here, and Nintendo, that's when you know Blue Sky's made it big. And then just today, Microsoft made an Xbox account. For all I know, it might be unofficial. Maybe somebody, like, just took the name. But I'm assuming it's Microsoft. But it's soon, it's close. All we have to keep doing is, as Blue Sky gets more popular, it has like 15 million users now, which is amazing, actually. As it gets more popular, we have to keep it going with the vibe that we've had so far. We can't let it become Twitter 2.0. Like, the thing about Blue Sky that's been cool is that people have been just not been tolerating toxic behavior. Like, it's cool that that Blue Sky specifically lets you disable, like, reposts, like retweets, like quote retweets. Because one of the things that just caused the downfall of Twitter, I think, is the culture that ended up making everybody want to dunk on everybody else. Like, he would quote retweet something just to make fun of them. Doesn't matter if they were wrong or right. If you had a strong opinion, then somebody would just try to dunk on you and get all their followers to join in. And that just made a big old circle of toxicity, because people would just, like, quote retweet people out of context, and then things that they said look bad, even though they had valid points, but they just didn't happen to elaborate in one tweet. No, we are stopping that. The vibe on Blue Sky is that, like, people are not toxic to each other, and they will shut it down if somebody tries. Like, you know that meme where it's like freaking Flynn Rider from Tangled and he's got the swords pointed at him? Anytime people try to start that on Blue Sky, they're just like, no, we're not doing this. This isn't about hot takes. We're here about having fun. Manok opens the treasure chest. It's a seed. I'm never gonna use it. It's a piece of hardwood headwear. A brand new car. Wow. Again, I want to put it on the main character, but you know what? Should probably put it on somebody who's squishier. There you go. Wonderful. I like it. I like it. We're actually all decked out and everything. Okay, I think I've seen pretty much everything in this continent. I think it's time to leave. Leave my hometown, leave my home continent. We're going to the teleportal, y'all. You always hated that meme? Yep. It's just an invitation to get people, like, engagement baited. Dialogue was never meant to be discussed in 280 character bytes at a time. Nope. It just sucks because that's the kind of stuff that got engagement. Stuff that was snappy, stuff that was controversial. That's not a red door. And I think it's the thing that, like, immediately just ruined Threads. Because for a long time, I thought Threads was going to be the real successor to Twitter. Because it already had all the people from Instagram. But the problem is, it had all the people from Instagram. It had a bunch of people that weren't used to discussing. They were used to just posting pictures. So the stuff that gets popular on Threads is just, like, also engagement bait. So also toxicity, because people keep dunking on each other. Because what else do you do? So really, I've also abandoned Threads. It's just, every time I try to go on there, it's like even worse than Twitter a little bit. Because it's where all the people went that were already kicked off of Twitter. Oh look, is that a Prestidigitator? It's Preston, y'all! He finally made a reappearance, wow. Alright, there's an ad starting, so I'm sorry if anybody's got, like... Oh, good, a holy water, I'll use that. If anybody gets an ad right now, I apologize. I'm not gonna take a break, again, because we're not really doing anything story right now. But, whenever it starts, we'll be back in 3 minutes. I'm sorry, this is how you use holy water? I didn't expect to read that. Manok rubs himself down vigorously with holy water. It feels a little unholy to me. Wonderful. This tree over here looks suspicious. I feel like it's going to be one of those, No? Never mind. Ooh. Wonderful. I found a pouch of coagulant. Who up coagulating they worm? But, ooh, the beach. Oh, I am spoiled by echoes of wisdom. Come on, I can't just go down... I can't just, like, drop down 2 feet to get onto the beach? I don't think it's actually possible to get there yet. I think I need the ability to travel by sea to get to that. That's funny. Dum-ba-dum. Holy water wore off. It's only a matter of time. These mountains look pretty, though. Oh! Scorpions fly! They fly now? They fly now. Alright, do I have any group attacks yet with magic? Waspion. Is that the new insect type EV? Waspion. Yo-do-do-do-do. Ooh, I got Sizz now! Hell yeah. Woo! Well, it's great that Shomai finally has a group attack. There was only one enemy left. But it sure was a group of one enemy. That, I kind of feel over-leveled now. This is Dragon Quest, baby. There's no such thing. Second verse, same as the first. Woo! Doggy! This is why you have a thief in your party. Boomerangs. Alright. We're heading off to adventure. The teleporter goes here! What's this? A little shrine. Don't let them put you down like that, shrine. You're a big shrine in my heart. Let me just steal all this guy's mini medals.
Dang kids! I put myself in an isolated house in the middle of nowhere because I wanted to get away from thieves like you.
It's a book about boomerangs and weeps. Weeps and boomerangs allow their wielder to attack multiple enemies simultaneously. Whips can hit entire groups while a boomerang will damage every enemy on the field. Though their attack may seem somewhat limited, used tactically they can confer a great advantage. Hello there, youngster. You don't happen to have a wrecking ball about your person, do you? I do. Who's asking? Well then, what are you waiting for? Get yourself down to the Path of Promise. It is next to a spring somewhere, I think. Wonderful. Wow. You can kind of tell the way that the characters are, the NPCs are written. It's like they're basically just meant to be just item checks. But they have a little bit of personality. It's like, what are you waiting for? Just use it. And it's like, if you happen to come here by just exploration alone and you didn't have a wrecking ball, now you know you need to get one. Oh, that's so pretty. That gonna be my my thumbnail? Just everybody here standing by the lake. There you go. Just take that screenshot. I said take the screenshot. There you go. Or maybe it should be my party like facing this way. No, but I can't really see the water. Now the question is this a whole dungeon or I just place the wrecking ball and go? It's pretty. Oh, I think this was one of the areas we saw in the initial trailer. I came in like a wrecking ball. Sir? Do I wreck you?
Welcome to the Path of Promise, youngster. You won't find it too promising right now, though. The way has been blocked up.
Well, let me just fix that real quick. Fire in the hole! Manok puts the wrecking ball gingerly in place and stands back. Kaboom! Spleesh! Beautiful night.
The path is clear. Oh, and you might want to take this, too.
Kind of sounds like Richard Horvitz. Not quite, but like if he was old. I mean, Richard Horvitz actually is getting just a little on in years, but he still sounds exactly like Billy from Billy and Mandy.
Just know that there's an entirely new world awaiting you on the other side.
Entirely new world.
Keep your wits about you, and don't do anything I wouldn't do now.
Will do. And I don't know you, sir, but will do. Alright, party chat with Shomai. What a strange man. Do you think he lives here? Or is he just here part-time? I wonder how much he gets paid. Maybe he likes being here. Can't imagine. It's so dark and lonely. No one to talk to. Actually, you know what? That sounds like a great job. Sign me up. Oh, what is this? What is this? I thought this was just like a... The hell? It's a whole thing. Oh my god! I didn't think the game would let me jump into the hole. Heck. Well, okay, I guess while I'm here, I'll check for treasure. Lumpia, learn nose for treasure. Oh my god, what is this? There are things here, I hate it. The spiked hair. Ah, I get it. Lumpia attacks. Sizz. Ooh. Huh. Oh, poof actually worked, huh? The hell, these killer pillars are pretty chonky. Woo! Remind me not to do that again. There doesn't seem to be any treasure of sorts. I'm wasting my time. There's something? What is that? Ooh. Yeah, I should know better than to use physical attack with my mage. spells, Sizz, and Gulbert. Oh yeah. Ooh, critical hit. No, it's just on fire. I see. Any treasure down here? Does that make me greedy if I'm just here looking for treasure and nothing else? A chain sickle! Sure, I'm glad I bought one of those. Wow. Now I should just sell it, I guess. I don't think anybody can wield it except for me and Lumpia. Well, dang. It's free money, at least. Hey, look, it's treasure after all. Yeah, no. Ooh, I should come up with after battle quotes. Except all I can think about is, all I can think of is Veronica saying, "And don't come back. Another one bites the dust." I leveled up. Another job well done. All right, let's not fall down that hole again, if we can help it, please. Oh, wow. Okay, I see the path. I don't like the path. We have to go all the way around. Cheese and rice. Ooh, treasure chest. It's a rabbit tail. Oh, aren't those really good? Some accessories possess the power to change their wearer's personality? Only when equipped to the main accessory slot. Cursed accessories are a troubling exception. Is that a new thing? Rabbit tail. Footwear that enhances... No, hop away to become a happy camper in no time at all. I kind of like that, actually. Kind of like that. The way that you can just, change their personality, but what, is it temporary? Does it go away when you take it off, or they just change their mind? Sounds a little messed up, actually. 1 foot wrong and I know I'm gonna fall to my doom. Then why are you here, sir? You don't look like an adventurer. Once again, I have physically attacked with the mage. Once again, I have physically attacked with the mage. Oops. It's just so tempting to mash through every battle. Yeah, we're getting strong. Look at that. We're already half the level we would have been if we were to beat Dragon Quest 1. Any treasure up in here? Ooh, we got Kabuff now? Oh, but I want Oomph, actually. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Let's freaking go. I do wonder if the story is gonna pick up once we're in, like, the new area. The whole new world, as they say. With new horizons to pursue. I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Now let me share this whole new world with you. Just let me do it. I'm begging you. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go. That's not true. People are telling me where to go all the time. Yeah, you know, you don't need the new little option to show your objective at all times. It's nice to have. A cower ring? The cower ring. I get it. I get it. You'll be a big wimp soon enough. I don't want to be a wimp.
Now I'm a jerk, and everyone loves me. I was a wimp before Anchor Arms.
Or say we're only dreaming.
Has anybody seen the speedrun for Dragon Quest III on the Famicom? It actually involves putting the Famicom on a hot plate in order to make it overheat on purpose. Because apparently when you overheat the console on purpose, there's like a bug that happens where you level up a lot more than you really are supposed to. So you just reach max level like immediately. And it's technically a valid thing you can do because it's happening on real hardware. But it just sucks because in order to do it, you're kind of like actively destroying actual gaming consoles. Because the more you do it, the more it just like wears out. Because you're putting it on a hot plate. You're making it heat up more than it ever wants to. And it kind of sucks because in order to do it, you do it on real hardware, and you just slowly destroy your console. There's not an infinite supply of those. I would imagine the speed run. There's maybe like a Game Shark code or something that you can activate, a Game Genie code that will simulate the same thing. And they'll probably just say like, hey, if you're gonna do that in your speedrun, just use an emulator and a Game Genie code. You don't have to destroy a Famicom just to get the world record. Ooh, money. I'll take it. Sorry, did you say money? Nothing, Lumpia. I said it was a treasure chest full of honey. You know, just like the bees make. It's you know, you wouldn't want that. Not at all. Don't tell Winnie the Pooh. Public domain Winnie the Pooh. It's really funny that Winnie the Pooh and Mickey Mouse went public domain, and now people aren't really doing anything with them. They made that Winnie the Pooh movie and whatnot. Are they still making that Mickey Mouse horror movie, or did they give up on that? I feel like they would. It's already too late now. Time has passed. Oh. I'll take the path less traveled if we don't mind. Not the Prestons. They just want attention so bad. Propeller blade. Woo! People just like sticking it to Disney. See, that's why I thought there was this whole thing about Piglet. Like, apparently a video game or something, like a horror game. But apparently it's a real game that came out back in the 2000s. Piglet's Big Game. And I remember when Piglet's Big Movie came out. Treasure chest? It's a tortoise shell. Ooh. I half expected that to be a mimic. You can wear it. You cannot wear it. You can wear it. The tortoise shell. Just like the lazy shell. Yeah, that's about it. Wayfarer's clothes otherwise. There's a Soviet Union Winnie the Pooh. Why am I not surprised? But no, there's this Piglet's Big Game that's getting popular. And it makes me sad because it's just this... It's this game that was apparently pretty good when it came out, and then people all of a sudden last week got like made aware that it's actually a pretty good game, and it's very like horror Silent Hill-ish and uses a lot of sound effects from Silent Hill. I think I talked about this yesterday actually. And it just made me sad because now prices for that game on eBay are like $200 to $300 just because of the meme. Peek in the pot. Money. Peek in the pot. It's poop. It's a chamber pot. Damn. I found Baramos' private bathroom. Sure, I'm glad that the HP meters are on the right where they're covered by me. Probably should have thought of that. Come on, come on. Skibbity bip bop boop bop. Alright, we're about to hit the 4-hour mark. I want to hit the new continent and maybe we'll call it. But dang, made some good progress today. Get out here, buddy corns. Transparent chicken technology? Why am I transparent? You can see right through me? So we can see the HP bar. Oh, that was when I was a ghost. When I was a ghost for Halloween. Too bad it's November already. If anything, I should be a turkey. Make a wish. Oh, those are nice skulls. The teleporter.
Put dispenser here. Put teleport here.
The Shrine of Promise. While it was loading, I thought it said Shrine of Potato. Wow. Hello? Not me checking the left and right sides just because they were on the map. You know, this is a lot like the beginning of Dragon Quest XI when you escape with Eric and then you take the teleporter to the new country. It's like you leave your old life behind. This is the point where you really feel like you're on a new adventure. Where the hell am I? Explore the new continent. Alright, party chat. Tapas is like, you know, I've been all around the world, but I never actually remember where I've been. It hasn't really mattered when you don't have a home. Slurp? A little goo friend! The slime looks Manok up and down. It doesn't seem to be a bad slime.
Wait,
really.
Don't do anything silly now!
Who?
Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. Most would have attacked this defenseless slime by now.
Oh, we're getting a tutorial. Oh, we're getting a new tutorial.
You might just be the one.
The one!
Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to fear.
I trust him because he's Scottish.
Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travels?
Not yet.
There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us human folk.
And then why do I encounter them? Now, it's funny sometimes in the series, Dragon Quest IV especially, sometimes you'll encounter a battle, and then it's like, not an enemy, it's like an NPC. It's like you encounter other merchants, and instead of fighting them, you like haggle with them or buy stuff from them. In the battle screen.
This slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon. Ho ho ho! Look at that! He likes you.
Oh yeah? Well, you can only join if you're strong enough.
At any rate, I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet.
You're not Mori, are you? Not Mori, Morty? Mori is the guy from Dragon Quest VIII, but who was the name of the monster guy from all the other games? Marty?
Though I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am.
Monty!
Yes, the one and only Monty the Monster Monitor. You do know me, right?
I do know you, Monty. I just needed to remember your name. Morty? Marty? Monty.
Good to hear word of my work has traveled far and wide. Listen, would you mind if I asked a favor of you?
Maybe.
Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels, could you send them my way? I don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
I like that because he's been added to this version of the game. He has more dialogue than most any other character.
As it happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Romaria. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another.
I like him already.
Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely find me there as well.
He's almost like the Sid of Dragon Quest. Mori over here. Any Dragon Quest that has the monster mechanic usually has a Monty. Or like somewhat of an analogous character. In case in point, in Dragon Quest VIII, it's Mori. But Monty is like the character from Dragon Quest V and other ones that have you recruit monsters as well.
Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Slurp. Do I keep the slime or? Oh, okay, bye. Monster wrangling. Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle down in towns or dungeons. They can be rescued. Some monsters are a bit jittery. Should you come across, try using items or abilities that make you stand out less. Cool. Get a new milestone every time you get a reward every time new milestone. The more monsters you send, the more abilities your monster wranglers will learn. Okay. Sure glad I got one of those. Now this is the part of the game where we'd have the monster wrangler, where we'd have Tapas's character arc, where he's like, he's finally like coming to terms with like not just being out of a home, but actually traveling the world with purpose. And it's so much different, even though he's been everywhere already. Like actually having purpose gives him like a new lease on life. Ooh. Romaria. It's beautiful. Whoa, what a mansion. Is that a castle? Is that a mansion? Is it both? Ciao e benvenuto. Hello and welcome to Romaria, friend. Ciao e benvenuto. Hello and welcome to Romaria, friend. Well, that immediately sets the accent for this entire area. Good, it's one I can do. Too bad it's nighttime, everyone's asleep. Maybe I should come back during the day. You know what I can do? I can stay the night at the inn. People's eyes are always drawn to weapons and shields, but I say it is most stupido to forget about accessories. They can bestow multi-useful effects and can let you boost your agility and wisdom, which weapons and defensive gear cannot. Things aren't open right now. Where's the inn? Speaking of Mori, when the monsters they fight in an arena so tight that's a Mori. When he phrases things like they are lewd, then you know that's his words. When he joins your team, but only in the 3DS game, that's a Mori. He's one of the best characters in the whole of Dragon Quest VIII. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. You must be exhausted at this late hour. Will you be staying the night? 16 gold? Why are these rates going up? Fine. Fine, I'll stay till the morning. But only because I had nothing better to do. Wonderful. Good morning. Can the Archfiend truly be poised to take over our world? Surely such a thing cannot happen. I know I can take over your dresser. Moonwort bulb. What does that do? I don't know, but I'm taking it. There's no alchemy pot in this game. At least as far as I know. A suit of leather armor. Yes, yes, yes. Look, I'm saving the world. I deserve a little armor as a treat. Don't you know? Yes. I got a whole bunch of extra armor to sell now. Ba-da-bup, ba-da-bup. I'm going off on an adventure and no one can stop me.
I've heard from my merchant pals that monsters have been popping up inside of towns as of late. Scary stuff. Honestly, all I want when I get into town is relax and rid myself of all my aches and pains from the road. Can't do that if I'm sharing my bed with a bunnycorn, can I? I mean, not if you're not with that attitude. It's no more than a rumor, but the people, they speak of a great hero from a place called Eliahan. They say this hero will save us from all evil archfiend. Can it be true? It can. But you didn't hear it from me. Actually, the archfiend, fear me. I'm Captain Vash!
Oh, you're from Eliahan, right? I knew as soon as I saw your clothes. They're so plain.
This is not the right accent for this town. He's from out of town. Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. What is my objective even? Just explore?
It is no good. I am a whistler terrible. Hey, Peto, dove sei, eh? Where are you? I now go now to home. I leave you. How you like that, eh?
All right, Grandpa. All right, Grandpa. Time to get you to bed.
A few nights ago, I saw a spiked hair by the fountain. It was standing completely still, so I tried to get closer to it, but it fled before you could say scusi.
Oh, I should have stayed at nighttime. I could have found a bunnycorn.
Oh, me, but the world, it has become so dangerous. We must trust the Re, our beloved king, to guide us to these times difficili.
Difficili? Oh, man. I thought that one town from Dragon Quest XI was Italian. No. We are straight up in here. We are absolutely 100%.
Many leagues to the north there lies the village of Korriv. It is the most beautiful, but it is quite the walk to get there.
I'm gonna need some, a restless heart. Finally, I have a heart. A copy of the Eureka moment. Owner of a lonely heart, much better than an owner of a broken heart. In my day...
Back in my day, it was cold in November.
It's your fault, Grandpa. Climate change. It's from all these wizards casting frizz. Neat. Ooh, I can check how my levels are. I require 164, top of 720. About 8. That's cool. Yeah, that's why you can't check your EXP to the next level on your status screen. You have to go to a church to do it. There's all these options and you never need them, really. Like, once you learn the raise skill, once you learn how to, like, once you have, like, items to heal your status effects. Benediction, I think that's when you, like, get a cursed item. It's like so many options, but you only ever use save. Confess to me all that you have done, child, that I might record it in an adventure log. Wow, we pray to a trident. What is this? The Church of Poseidon? And here I was, used to Dragon Quest XI, where we prayed at the Church of the Holy Mitsubishi logo. It wasn't even Mitsubishi, it was like... more like Mazda, or something. Alright, well, whatever sea god we're praying to, I think we've made enough progress for today. I feel like I'm a little bit behind of other people playing this game, but, you know, I took it a little slow. I did want to just take it easy. Yeah, we got our party. You know what I want to do? I want to draw fan art of my own characters. Or maybe, y'all, should I bring back, like, fan art themes? I haven't done that in a while on stream, where I, like, give a prompt for people to draw. Mostly because I feel like I did them too fast, and then people couldn't really appreciate the art that was drawn. But hey, am I gonna end stream and play this all night? I can't play off stream. I'm gonna miss story. Press confirm to return to the title screen. Yeah, this is the part where the NES would just say, remember to hold reset while you turn the power off. Wow. Alright, y'all. Nope. Oh, that's a little loud, isn't it? I guess it's fine. Alright, y'all. I am saying it for realsies. I am bringing it back. If you are someone of the fan art, someone of the artist variety, I am going to... Oh, thank you. Yes, this is very good fan art. Yes, thank you. Yes, I like it. It's wonderful. Please, more. Thank you. Prompt for I don't know, the month? Prompt for the year? Just prompt. Prompt for this game. I want art of my characters. Although I know they're just Akira Toriyama's designs. It'd be so cool to see them actually have personality. I'm gonna draw it. I don't know who I'm gonna draw first. But I want to draw my characters interacting because I want there to be actual lore. I want there to be a whole like actual plot. That's the one thing I just knew because of the way this game is. I was gonna be missing it. So heck, let's do it. This is like an RPG, right? Like Dungeons and Dragons. We'll come up with a story. Missed all your shots in the king slime. It's all right. They don't give that much EXP anyway. If it was a metal slime, then you know you would have really. You know, that's even more reason that you miss. Honestly, yeah. But yeah, I want to make art of my own characters. And by my characters, I mean the characters designed by Akira Toriyama for this game, which I'm sure he designed all the different variants before his passing. So you know, Dragon Quest III. It's fitting that one of his most famous, one of the games that he's most known for doing the art for, is one of the last games he ever worked on. Wow. Fan art of the characters as their foods. Now you're talking. But you know the deal for real. Besides that, we'll just be playing through this game. I don't know how long it is, but I think we got to a good place. We got to Romaria. Pretty good. When in Romaria, do as Romarians do. Yeah. We'll be playing this again tomorrow, actually, because I do want to like give a little bit more focus to this game, just because I know it's gonna take a while. And we'll see if I end up actually finishing it before next year. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna enjoy it either way. But for now, you all know the deal for real. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. Links are in the chat for all the social media. And if you're coming along on the raid, copy one of those messages and we'll see you on over there. Yeah, if you have any fan art for the stream, post it to social media or send it to me on Discord on the Stream Art channel, and I'll put it up. Alright. If you're going to sleep, have a good night. And stay clucky, everybody. Dragon Quest ain't going nowhere. It's been here for decades, and it's here to stay. Oh yeah! Bye-bye!